Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John.
I'm Claire.
This is many a true doubt, and welcome back to Megaquarium, which I was thinking about this earlier today. I think is probably the best park builder or equivalent of this generation in quite some time. Like, I prefer it to, like, say, Parkitect and what's the zoo game? The zoo game I did the dumb battle royale in last year. The realistic zoo game thing, which I forgot the name of. I prefer it to that. I think this is an exceptional little park builder. I think it's a classic, absolute flipping classic. I love it. So yes, we're just gonna chill out with this, and what we're gonna do, because I'm feeling like, you know, I've had a bit of a busy rush day. I want to have a chill live stream.
Oh God.
No, this is true. I want to show this. This hasn't really featured in the video so far. There's a sandbox mode. There's a sandbox mode in this thing.
Now we're talking.
And what I like is it's a proper ass sandbox mode.
Oh,
There's a bunch of like different mini ones you could do where like, you know, you kind of point it in the correct direction. Hang on, that is.
Okay, you were talking about Planet Zoo?
Planet Zoo, that's the one. Yes, the sibling of Planet Coaster.
What about Parkasaurus?
Parkasaurus I played once and it was fine, but I never thought about it again. Like that didn't have the magic for me. I felt like the cover system didn't work that well for the shy dinosaurs. For me it didn't quite click. Don't even get me started on Jurassic World Evolution. The dinosaurs didn't properly interact with their environments. That's the entire bloody point. You had one job. game. But yes, we've got like a proper.
I thought that job's game was to like let you eat the park goers. With
Even that didn't work. You couldn't run them over. The dinosaurs refused to eat them.
Fair enough. Then that's bad.
Yes, like what's the point of a Jurassic Park game if you can't let the dinosaurs go and they eat people comically? But the dinosaurs kind of like they just kind of trundled around and people just kind of ran away. It's like no. They should be eating the people. Damn it. Support it.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna start, and this is kind of like I've been playing a bit of this on my own time. This is, to my mind, a really good way of playing the game, which is like, you know, start wherever technology you want to start is. Like 6 and 7 is like roughly where the new stuff comes in. So I like thinking if you go about 7, that's a good starting rank. So it means like, you know, there's still plenty of space for your aquarium to grow. And what I like to do is I like to have unlimited money on, but I like to have availability of equipment and animals set to standard. So that means like the game's not just like, you know, a tinker toy, because you've still got to like get in the ecology, get in the science, you've still got to earn prestige, you've still got to rank up your aquarium, you've still got to unlock stuff.
Oh, that's nice.
But you can, but without the money restriction, you don't need to worry about like making things space efficient. You can just like build whatever you want, which I think is like a really happy creative mode medium. I think that's a really happy creative mode medium. And I like that you can do that. And if you want to, you can just say, no, actually, I want to have literally everything, but give me, you know, don't give me unlimited money, or give me everything and all the money. And yeah, I just like that. I think it's a really, really nice, nice thing. So, yes, that's what I'm going to do, because rank 7, I checked this, that's where the architect stuff comes. Some people put it out in the comments that the devs must have been delighted that they gave me early access to, like, the Architect's collection. And, like, I barely featured it in the videos. Yeah, it's there. But I just made a normal aquarium so I just wanted to play the game. And we just kind of mentioned it at the end. But I showed off the freshwater frenzy stuff. We showed off freshwater. Alright, so I kind of did half my job. So it's fine. So we're just gonna have a nice chill time building, like, a perfect aquarium.
Listen, if they wanted to have a say in what we like feature in the video or not, they can give us money to do a sponsored thing.
Wow, okay.
That's how it works. They don't, you know, they just give you the
That's
code.
not how it works. That's not how it works at all. They absolutely can politely request certain things which I would take into consideration.
But they didn't, because they understand that, like, it's just as valuable and it's good to maintain that relationship where they just let you do whatever you want.
Yes, pretty much.
Anyway.
Yes. How's that? That's a tiny bit loud. I'm just going to slowly turn down that music.
Sorry, I'm a tiny bit tired and maybe it's making me a little bit grumpy and mercenary.
Uh-huh.
So that's my bad.
So yes, I
but...
believe this is down here, by the way. We've got, yes, bridges and tunnels.
Ooh, that's cool.
If you start at rank 7, you get all the bridges and tunnels.
Okay, so is this like just for the guests to walk, or can you do like a tunnel through an aquarium so that you look at the belly of the sharks or whatever?
I think this section is just for people to walk over so that you can like link it together more interestingly. I believe there is like a more of a tunnely tanks. Like there's tanks with like bridges and stuff built in. I don't know whether there's an actual full or like underwater tunnel so the sharks are swimming around you or not. I think that might be unlocked later in the game. But what I want to do...
That's a good thing to work to, though.
This is what I really want to do, by the way. I wanted to start off with a bridge. Straight away, I want to start off with a bridge. Because I feel like what you want to do is I want the people to come into the aquarium and I want the first thing that they see to be this bridge here. And what I want to do is I want the bridge to be obviously, you know, understandably over water. So a lagoon tank would let me... Ah, okay. Can I not do that? Can I... Okay, hang about. Hang about. We need to figure this out here. Can I make this bridge longer? Is the bridge an extendable? Is the bridge an extendable? Because it says, yeah, it says it's draggable. So, yes!
Nice,
there we go.
Lovely.
Yeah, I was worried there for a second. So I'm going to have that about here. And that should be wide enough for me to put a lagoon tank under it. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that's lovely.
So now that's there. What I could do is I could put... Because that's to there... The problem is, you need to just try to pretend you can't. Because your mistake is, my mistake in the video is, like, you see the entrance is 3 wide. So you try and center everything to be 3 wide, but lots of stuff is only 2 wide. So you've kind of just got to pretend you don't see that and just run with it. You've just got to run with it.
I, a person who enjoys very much The Sims 4, understand your pain.
Yeah, so you see, it's 2, and I don't think you can. You can, yeah.
Can you try and drag it sideways?
That's a good point. Whether we can actually drag it sideways as well as that way. Luckily, like even if you're not playing in this mode, you can absolutely just.
Yay!
Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay.
Officially better than The Sims 4.
Yeah, you can drag it in both directions.
Hard.
You can't do that. Oh, okay, now I need to check whether you can do that with the ecology signs.
Oh, that's cool.
You couldn't do that with the ecology signs, like the ecology posters, but they're too.
Yeah, but that makes sense because it's like
can't.
A preset with a little drawing. It's a sign. Work. It's not like a architectural feature.
Yes. So yeah, now we've got this right here, and that means I can have them going underneath this thing. Now, how wide can this go? This can only go to that. Then again, there's nothing to stop you splitting them and them being 2 and 2, because obviously, you know, I've got infinite money. So I can just have that here and then just have this one to here. And then it's 3 and 3. Alright. And then I can just have more lagoon tanks. I can just have lagoon tanks everywhere. I'm just going to walk in and it's just going to be lagoon tanks all around. And like the fact these aren't symmetrical, you can't see because it's hidden by the bridge. So I think it's fine. And
Which ones aren't symmetrical?
The ones that go under the bridge, because they can't extend long enough. They only extend.
That's fine.
So therefore we can have just like these along here. I mean, actually, now I think about it, the better option is probably to have extended long ones and then a tiny one under the bridge. Wait, that could actually be empty.
But what about having like the stuff that you need to have under the bridge?
Well, I can just do that with pipe work, and
okay,
that one could just be empty. That one could just be empty. That's kind of nice. And then this one, yeah, this one is going to be, this one's going to be angry that technically there's no access, and it doesn't quite go far, it doesn't extend.
You can just leave it. I liked what you had before.
I think I agree.
Because
even if it's technically more tanks, it looks like it fits in a little bit. It looks like it fits in just a little bit better. So that just goes to...
It's just really... It's just a bit like... It's just a bit of a shame to have empty tanks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then this is just... Yeah. And then we could just have people go over the tanks. And technically this is incredibly inefficient because it means they can't... The guests could basically... They can't really examine these ones because I'm basically just going to be shuffling them straight on. But I don't care because it's fine because you're not paying for the upkeep or anything. And I can have as many staff as I want. So you can just actually have like an aquarium that works for you. Which is really nice.
So like right now... Okay, you're not going to... how about like a system where as you walk throughout the aquarium, you get to see the other side of those tanks that you like come in and you just look over the bridge and you go like, ooh, some cool like giant sea crabs or something. And then, like later on in the tour, as you've moved your people around like an IKEA or something, they get to see those tanks up close.
Someone did point out, someone did mention in the chat, by the way, could you put the pumps or whatever under the bridge? No, because then when they break down, the mechanic wouldn't be able to get to them. There wouldn't be a path to get to them, which would be a problem.
I don't suppose you have the possibility of doing like elevators or ramps or things like that in this mode.
If there is, it's hidden away where I don't know where they are.
Okay. Yes. Let's just point out that the chat is very correct. This is incredibly inaccessible. But yeah, we don't have the tools to make it actually accessible. So you are, this is just like, this is a bit bad for that.
Look, this water is not that, like, it's not that deep. You could swim. We will lay a plank across here so
John,
that you... Yes?
How do they get to the top of the aquarium?
Wait, that doesn't actually help in any way.
No, it doesn't.
The problem in the first place was stairs.
Oh my god, John. Oh my god, John.
I feel, you know what? You're not wrong. It would be nice if, like, you had the option to, like, have, like, say, the stairs be half stairs, half ramp. That'd be nice.
Yeah,
that would actually be a really nice, like, simple way of doing it without having to redo a whole new set of
I mean,
assets.
I suppose, if you want to go all, like, realistic and stuff, a ramp, the steepness of stairs like that probably just doesn't work. But, you can kind of, like, use poetic license and say, look, we've included it so that people who need, we've included the ramp so that people who need to use it can, like, have it in.
Okay, no. I know how to fix this. I know how to fix this.
Oh dear.
I know how to fix this. I know precisely how we're going to fix this. Alright, I'm going to have you to here. You to here. Right. I'm gonna have it. It's going to be great. This is all going to work. And then we'll have, just as a placeholder, I'll put these here as well, right? And then what we can do, now that there's one less tile, I can use the Lagoon Tanks to go to here, and then to here, and then we can have just 4 Lagoon Tanks, and technically there's no water under the bridge, but there's nowhere to see under the bridge, so nobody knows that.
And so, how did you solve the accessibility thing?
Because I'm going to put, like, a camouflage staff door, like, right here by the entrance. So in the event that someone needs help, they can simply be escorted by a member of staff round the stairs.
I'm not sure that's how accessibility works. Like, I mean, please, people who, like, use mobility devices, please correct me in chat, but, like, if you need to, like, summon a person to help you...
I will assign a permanent person whose only job is accessibility coordination. That will be their job.
Well, I mean, look, I'm
not saying that...
I'm leaving this up to chat. Chat gets to judge this.
I'm not saying that the people who are disabled are getting in the way of my artistic vision, but they are getting in the way of my artistic vision.
Wow. Wow.
Sometimes sacrifices must be made.
Fortunately, John is not in charge of actual real buildings.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
That's true, I'm not. Oh dear.
Claire is right, this is not how accessibility works.
There's a secret dark back area that the staff can take the disabled people. It's fine.
Oh, that doesn't sound scary at all. let's see. Chevron Tango says it's about being independent and not needing others to assist you. Harmless Toast says if you had it marked as a access door with a button to open it with a motor.
Okay. I've got a new better plan. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave it completely open and available. But what we're going to do at the same time is I'm going to use the arrow function so that the people, like, when people come through the door, they don't get pulled into, they don't, like, wander off. So I want them to go over the bridge, for the most part. But, like, if they can't go over the bridge, they are free to simply make their own way the long way round. Okay?
I think that's very good.
Yeah, there we go. And then what we'll do is I'll put a simple one-way gate the far side so that yes, no one walks backwards this way round.
Yeah, that sounds good.
But that looks like it's a thing which anyone could just like push through, even if they were in a wheelchair or whatnot. So that is all absolutely fine. Okay, so we'll put that there, and we'll put that there. Same again, so people end up being like shuffled the right way. So there we go. Now that there's ways. It's now fine. I've fixed it. Now, actually, can you...
That works, John. Good job. That's better. He finally
Oh, no, break
there.
the bridge. Can I undo that? Is there an undo function? There's an undo function. I meant to get rid of that. And also, like, potentially, like, I just want to drag it. I want to make it wider.
No.
I can just draw a new bridge.
That's, but the arrows...
The arrows they are paintable, and they send guests in a particular direction. But the arrows also do not fit, and they are not stretchable. So, welcome to the world of, yes, unfortunately. The arrows will not fit. Can I just put a different arrow down? No, you can't just have two arrows overlapping each other.
Well, how do people leave? I think we are gonna get to people leaving later in the build.
They don't.
Also that.
Yeah.
But you see, it's not ableist because John is trapping everybody.
No one's allowed to leave. We can fix that later.
Flashbacks to the one-way system in City Skylines.
Look, we'll figure out how people leave the aquarium later. Okay, I mean, leaving is a mild... Why would you want to leave? That's the thing. Why would anyone ever want to leave this aquarium when it's so perfect? Okay, no one would ever want to. Right, we just need some basic fish just to start us off here. Just a nice little blend of fish. I'm surprised clownfish don't want coral, by the way, because I thought they I thought they lived in like little coral reefs. That's what I got out of Finding Nemo anyway.
Wait, weren't they also in the recent Various Animals Doing It documentary that David Attenborough did?
The mating game, as he was obliged to say every few seconds.
The mating game.
What have I got? Because I set it to like standard. You don't start off with like every animal. You just get like, ooh.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Shout out to Gate Nerd in chat who says, of course they can't leave. It's accessibility, not leavability.
Perfectly reasonable.
Perfectly reasonable.
Claire Edible Crabs, Pycross Crab. The heavyweight champion of the crab world, a Pycross Crab is capable of inflicting bone-crushing grip with its claws. There we go.
Is it what, just because it's the colour of pie crust?
I don't know why it's called a pie. Maybe it's delicious and really good in a pie.
I think most crabs are pretty delicious though.
Wow.
And good in a pie. I'm sorry, I like crab meat. It's not weird. You like crab meat too.
Scavenger, it's a starfish. Yeah, I think we could have like on one side we could have a whole bunch of like little stuff like anemone and whatnot. They all seem happy to.
Oh my god, anemone.
Anemone. That's right, isn't it?
Anemone.
Anemone.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I think we'll have like fish on one side, and then we'll have like we'll have these on the other side, like crabs and starfish and everything, and they'll all be absolutely fine together. So everything's going to be delicious. So and educational too. Well, the downside is actually, do I want to have like I mean, we could have the bridge be just a tiny bit shorter, because otherwise there's really not much space for people to admire the... You know, I'll have the basic fish up front. I'll have the colourful basic fish up front, because they can just chill out all together, and that's all absolutely fine. And yeah, because I've got infinite money, I can just basically just dump some fish in here. Yeah, they're dying, it's fine. Before we unpause the game, it'll all work out. So we'll just put some more of you into that. There we go.
Well,
Tank
while
is
you
now
put
full.
a bunch of fish in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Sir Roderick Quincy Pont, Thunderbottom, the Magnificent High King of Australia, who says in chat, on the subject of why this game is the best park builder.
Yes.
The ability to become a person looking at the exhibit is what is the best thing.
I do like how you could just zoom
Yeah.
in. It is lovely. That is just absolutely lovely. Yes.
Let's see. Steve gave us 20 euros and says Megaquarium stream and a midnight brilliant diamond drops. What a great night. Also, Avril's new song, Bite Me, is amazing, and nothing you say on Twitter will convince me otherwise.
I didn't say it was a bad song, I'm just saying that she responds to a breakup by putting together a gang of thugs, breaking into her ex's house, and then holding him hostage with a chainsaw while her gang trashes his place. And I feel like she's escalating the situation further than it belongs, given the song does not indicate any grievance beyond the fact that he dumped her and possibly, though it is not entirely clear, ghosted her, which is bad, but not I'm going to hold you hostage with a chainsaw while all your worldly possessions are destroyed by my chainsaw gang bats. Like, I feel like she's the bad guy in this situation.
I mean, that's reasonable, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dear oh dear. I mean, to be fair, I feel like, even though the, you know, classism be bad, but...
Where on earth you going with this? Yes.
But I feel like the narrator of Skater Boy also doesn't have the healthiest relation to, you know, romance and exes and such like.
It is interesting that, yes, while the song is, like, superficially about how Avril is happy with her current relationship, it is phrased, the story is, like, absolutely a story of gloating. It is a story of gloating over her current partner's ex. In the same way that the song Girlfriend is about gloating about her would-be partner's current partner. Like, I don't know, Avril, this isn't healthy. This isn't healthy, Avril. Come on. See a therapist. It's fine. Or Melissa.
Yes. Oh dear.
There
See,
we-
what she should do is a song about the clone. What she should do is a song about a clone who just has thoughts about her, the person that she was made from.
I think it would be
and,
hilarious if
yeah.
she did, like, a song which was, like, it used, like, the language of, like, cloning or duplicates as a metaphor, and, like, you know, the music video is her in a cloning lab or whatever. That would just be amazing. She should do this. She should absolutely do this. It would be the best thing.
Anyway, shout out to the various people in chat who, say super fish all. Ayo. Steve says, I also saw an interview with her. There's another song coming out soon called Love Sucks.
Uh-huh. She's done a bad year as our poor old Avril. Dear oh dear. Maybe she'll feel better next year.
Hopefully. Let's see. Oh dear, oh dear. 42 Mushrooms is also here, gave us £5. And says, hello from me and my cat Strudel in Oxford.
Oh, Strudel is an excellent name.
That's very cute. Is your cat like ginger or like kind of cream colored? Is your cat the color of pie? I need to know.
Mm-hmm.
I will be watching you to cheer myself up after having an IUD recently and now feeling very sorry for myself.
Aw.
Oh no.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, they can be really painful. Anyway, let's see.
Crustaceans all live together. Not if they want to be in different temperature water, they can't, no.
Yeah, and I mean, on their aren't there fish that eat each other if you put them together?
Yeah, but like little ones, like crustaceans and other various inverts are fine. So I feel like we could have like, yeah, some like colourful fish to welcome you into the aquarium. Then we could have like a rock pool theme on these ones over here, where it's more like crabs and starfish, and like one could be cold water and one could be like tropical water. We can have a sign telling the difference.
Ah, that's cool.
That's that's edutational.
Yes,
right
indeed.
there. So, okay, may eat. Ah, okay, but okay, this crab can eat starfish when fully grown up to size 3. The common starfish is okay, grows up to size 14. So, okay, by the time, yeah, the crab is big enough to eat the starfish itself will have grown. So the starfish will be safe from the crab. It's going to be fine. And we can put just some anemones, some Mr. Fizzies in there too. We just need to have, some lights on this tank. Yes?
Yeah, I'm a bit confused. I thought the crab could eat it from size 3, or is it up to size 3?
No. What the crab does is, when the crab may eat 1 to 2 starfish, and the starfish is 3 as a starting point. When the crab itself is fully grown, then it can eat starfish up to size 3. But if they go in the tank together, the starfish will have grown beyond 3.
That makes sense.
By the time we put them together, that's what we're. That's kind of like the theory I'm going for here. And yeah, none of them need anything particularly exciting, to be honest. And yes, the starfish does actually help clean the tank.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like a bottom feeder, so it eats some of the muck by itself, which is really nice.
Very, very good indeed.
Clap.
And let's see. Yes, good news from Heather, who gave us $5.
Oh yes.
And says, "Hey John, Claire, and Tabby, I can't stick around. Sorry for the stream, as we are going to close on our new house today."
Oh, exciting! Congratulations.
Yes, indeed. Have fun and pet Tabby for me.
Oh, we shall pet the Tabby.
Yeah, you had a little pet with Tabby before.
I did,
going
yes.
on your walk, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. And she meowed to go upstairs. She meowed to go upstairs earlier, and
she's just snoozing upstairs, I think.
Yeah, well, see, the problem is that she meowed to go upstairs precisely at the time of the afternoon where I have a little bit of a tired.
Yes.
Because my medication's wearing off. And so I sat on the bed to give her a pet, to settle her on the bed, and then it was very difficult to get up again. So I had a tiny 15 minutes, break / snooze with Tabs. It was lovely, but then I had to get up, which was sad. Oh dear.
Okay, I think these guys don't count towards bioload in the tank at all. Just they act like a decoration, if you will. Then we just add in some, but you got to remember, you've got to factor in, when you put an animal in the tank when it's tiny, the game tells you how much bioload it represents, but you've got to bear in mind how much bioload it's going to represent. So these are 14 a go, so you're only going to be wanting 2 of them, really, because that's 28 bioload right there. Any more than that, we really would not have much room for crabs. That's 28 bioload. Then the crab is going to be that's 9 a go. So that is 37, and then 46, and then another one will be too much. So actually, that is all we're going to be adding in, because they're actually quite large. Though they do need, I think, some, they need some little rocks or something. We'll make that a rocky enclosure. It would be lovely. Clap.
Yeah, shout out to Alexander, who just gave us $50.
Oh, thank you so very, very much, Alexander.
Alexander says, "It's my birthday today, and a Megaquarium live stream is about the perfect gift in 2022. Alexander, it's not 2022 yet.
I'm really sorry if you were hoping it was. It might be wishful thinking.
Yeah.
But then again, in the year 2020, we were very optimistic thinking, I can't wait for 2021. 2021 is going to be so much better than 2020. So I don't know.
I mean, I think this pattern has been happening for several years anyway.
Yeah,
so,
at least 2, definitely.
Yes, Alexander says, thank you for everything that you and Claire do.
We do what we can.
We do what we can, indeed. So, thank you so much. Happy birthday, and thank you for being a hobbit.
Happy birthday.
Yes. Oh dear.
Yeah, oh dear, yes.
Mark gave us $5 and wants to know, do the ones that don't make it go belly up?
Oh, fishy business.
Yes.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. And then, got...
This is Adventure of Infinite Money, by the way. You don't have crowded backstage areas. You've actually got space to properly have everything laid out, which is
that's quite nice.
Which is much nicer for just creating like the perfect little area that you want to create. It's
and then
very pleasant.
you invest in it and you make a nice and big one straight away, and then you don't have to like cram.
Exactly. Then if you need to extend it later, you don't need to like massively just being able to buy basically all the land you want is just really nice. That's kind of like worth it by itself. Why I enjoy this this thing right here. So we're just going to freeze that, but not the other side. We don't want to freeze the other side. This needs to be... I was about to say yes when you've got that highlighted. It's like, wait, that's too up. Yeah, because I'm not trying to make it. Not trying to make it hot at all. Also, I've not even plugged in a thing yet. The water quality is already like most of the way there, just because the starfish are actually cleaning up the water, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
But I'll give them a massive pump because why not? Because I can just give them infinite staff. So you may as well just go for a large pump just for absolute safety. Absolutely fine. Yeah, on this side we're going to do a big old cheetah. Though otherwise I could just do a large combi. But they break down a bit more often. But then again, if there's only one of them, then I guess that's probably for the better, to be honest. But I just like a dedicated heater right there. And yeah, this side's going to be the side where we have like the warm rock pool stuff. So clap while I just pick that stuff out.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Alex, who gave us 10 Canadian dollars.
High level dollars.
And a little sticker of a Shiba dog dressed in like a little kimono waving some fans.
I do enjoy the stickers. The stickers are very charming.
Are very cute.
Extremely charming.
And Zumba Marts gave us €5. And says, I want some fish puns here, because puns are my sole purpose in life.
Oh my god.
But this is probably not the place.
I was literally about to do place. He stole the easy one.
Oh well, I'm sure I'll think of some more, eh?
Dear oh flippin' dear. Oh! That took me a sec. Actually, I can't actually create the one on the other side because the decorated crab demands to be put in with soft coral. We literally don't have any coral right now, so we'll have to. This is kind of like exhibit will be coming soon, just not quite yet, apparently. So that's all absolutely a-okay. And also, did I leave enough space for the arrow to go in? And is the arrow? It's the floor arrow. I need to make the bridge one shorter, so the arrow can actually fit in there, and also so there's a bit of space for these people to see these as well as we kind of pass by. Now there doesn't need to be anything underneath. The bridge can be a tiny bit shorter anyway, which kind of works, so that's fine. It's kind of now it's more of the illusion of a bridge more than anything else. I think that's still.
You should still put it so it butts up at the back.
You mean to here?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
but
think?
Still with a 2, so that there's a bit more space at the front.
Yeah, like this.
What
do you mean?
I meant have it this size, but just move it 1.
What?
I meant just having stuff.
Okay, point at the screen. What do you mean?
Just this exact size of bridge.
Yeah.
But like here.
Where? There?
There.
No, then it's not symmetrical enough. I don't like it. No. That's a definite no. That's a no from me. Your aquarium is terrible. Your guests will complain about how terrible it is. I mean, the only advantage of this is it's symmetrical. That's actually symmetrical.
I mean, yeah. I actually was thinking that probably you should take the stairs and like put them loads further down so that so that there's more space for people to see the first aquarium.
Also, we don't have tunnels yet. Tunnels apparently will probably be unlocked down the line. I can see the sense in, you know, we can change this later. We'll have it symmetrical for now, so that we can have the arrow going in the correct direction. I just need to pick like a theme for this very first room, if it even needs. Like, I wouldn't mind one if the if we could have the bridge be like a wooden slat bridge, so therefore you can actually like one of the harborside paints might work for that. So not so keen on that. Harborside 2 perhaps.
Oh, I love that.
You like that?
Yeah, I like the herringbone. It's lovely.
It gives the aquarium a classy look.
Yes.
We're a very classy aquarium here, as you can see.
Yes.
So we can just have all of that, just be like that.
Yeah, I think that's quite nice.
We're an extremely classy aquarium. Like, you know, this is how we kind of, you know, could persuade high-class schools to try to arrange highly expensive visits here. Because as you can see, we are an extremely classy aquarium. Though we wouldn't want the herringbone under the bridge. That'd be wrong. We just want basic blue paint under the bridge. There we go. That's better.
Why?
Because it needs to be blue. Because it's by the watery bits. Obviously.
Alright, I'm not even going to spend time arguing that.
And you can also make the tanks like vaguely fit in with like the similar sort of water.
That's nice. That way, the bit under the bridge is the only thing that stands out and looks bad.
No, because no one's going to be over here. Because people aren't going to. They're not going to. It's not going to. It's going to be fine. They're not going to see that. And
yeah,
then
but we are seeing it.
Well, not when you join this. It's fine. Look,
fair enough.
I can prove to you that this. Oh my god, what have I done? I can prove to you. This looks fine. Look at me coming here.
Okay, this does look fine.
And then we just go up here.
Oh no, you know what? If you're using the access side, you will see it.
Yeah, but who cares about those people?
Me and chat. Surely we established this already.
Yeah, but look, the blue. It's blue against blue. It's water and blue underneath. Enough. It's water, which is blue. I'm a fish now. Blah 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 blah. And this is going to be our like little starting area. So now that we've established this, what we could do now is we could create a really big area that's like your little starting area right here. This is
John is wrong in the chat. Oh dear.
This is like the first hallway. And what we can have here is this is where we sell them shit. This is the sell them shit area. Okay, so this is where, because I noticed that this is where the shops can be available. Because we got to sell people. Now that they've been, you know, warmed up on some fish, what we could do is we could actually have some really exciting, I think it's over here actually, isn't it? Yeah, not just the vending machines and the toilets and whatnot, but on top of that, we could have, yes, guidebooks, hermit crab toys. We got to sell people little hermit crabs. We got to sell, we got to sell this thing. All right, this is important. It's important that everyone's got a little hermit crab toy, because that sounds adorable to me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. Are you actually... Did you think I was going to argue against hermit crab toys? Because I'm not.
Yeah, and I like creating little alcoves for the shops to go in. I think that works really nicely. So what we're going to have is, we can have, like, the shops on one side, and then, like, a bunch of toilets on the other side. And this is going to be, like, the big welcome area, which is going to be really cool. And I think it's going to look absolutely lovely. And yeah, we could have like little signs. We have little signs. It just depends on how much space I want to kind of.
Oh my god.
Yes.
PJ says crabitalism. Good one, mate.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Okay. Interesting. Chitara says, can you put decorations under the bridge?
Yes, actually, decorations could go to the bridge because they never need to be repaired. So that would actually be completely acceptable, yes. So we could put some watery decorations under the bridge. Little decorations could absolutely go there.
And shout out to QT Funny, who says, just trap one staff person under the bridge. Every good aquarium needs a bridge troll.
How about secret pirate treasure that only people in wheelchairs get to see?
Fair enough.
It's
fair enough.
it's special. It's special wheelchair gold. How cool is that?
I mean, no one can get it.
Well, yes, it's not actually real. Well, maybe it is real gold. Who knows?
No, yeah. You don't know. You have to do like a night at the aquarium or whatever heist to get it.
It's like it's an Easter egg. All right. Not only are we wheelchair accessible, we're wheelchair Easter eggs. All right. You actually get a better experience in a wheelchair than Claire's making the please stop gesture at me.
Yes, I've actually got people in chat who are saying they're actually upset at the dismissal of I mean, obviously, look, this is a brand new feature in the game. We're going to use a new feature in the game. We looked to see if there were lifts or ramps or whatever.
Yeah. The advantage is, because this is a relatively small team, we know for a fact that the devs do actually, like, very often catch when we do videos. So, devs, if you're seeing this, there is some real interest in adding ramps as, like, a thing to stairs.
Yeah.
So we could actually, like, it's possible that can now end up in the game, which is really cool.
Yeah, or maybe have a lift or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Also, please, I mean, if it's not already in there, we need a tunnel that goes under the sharks.
I don't know if that's further down. I just haven't. I probably just haven't unlocked that yet.
Well, we'll just have to get to it tonight.
Yes. So now I'm gonna alcove off all of these.
Let's see. Ooh, we've got a message from Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Who gave us $50.
Thank you very, very much indeed.
Thank you so much, Dave. Says, hi to you, Claire and Tabby. I just got back from a short trip to a friend's in Raleigh, North Carolina, even. She has 2 lovely fluffy kitties, and I miss them already.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Thank you for all the great content. I look forward to seeing more Dying Light 2 once it is released.
Once it's actually out, yes, that would be very cool. Okay, now I just need to have these stocked up. So you see like a little supply of books and toys. Yeah.
A regulator says tunnel tanks have been in since launch.
They're probably just really high tech.
Yeah.
They're probably just super high tier tech, which makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense, actually. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Lucas gave us $2 and says, quoting me, "Ooh, I'm only a bit cranky." Sure. I'm not sure if you're making fun of me for, like, you know, shamelessly saying we should have sponsorships or something else, but yeah, I'm sorry. That was not so cool of me to have said, but
Gosh darn it, Claire. I can't believe you'd say these unacceptable things.
Yes, indeed. On a chill stream of all things.
Yeah, damn it, Claire. You've ruined everything.
Yeah.
Podium. What's the Podium do? The Podium gives staff a place to stand while they give information and entertaining talks. I think we should have, like, one of them, like,
cool.
right here, right at the start.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, so, like, people say, "Welcome to the aquarium. It's me, Aquarium, Aquarium. I'm the ghost of the aquarium. I live here. Find my secret gold."
Nice.
It's gonna be how it works. Though they need a little. Apparently they need like a mic headset. Well, they need one of them. So we're just gonna put all of the brooms and stuff over here. All of the cleaning stuff could go in like this bit of the world. So that's all good to be absolutely fine. Is that part of this territory? Hang on, I always forget when some of the bits are. No, it's in tools. Obviously, it's in tools. And then, yeah, sponge for cleaning the bathrooms. You can obviously, it never hurts just to have tool stations, just have multiple tool stations, just in case the tools have been taken out. That is precisely where you don't want to put that, because that's going to kind of block the pathing of people. So that's absolutely fine. Another tool station round the other side, right over there. And then, yes, the mic headset can just be in this part of the world. So, just needs to be. I feel like that's unnecessary. I feel like we could store the microphone somewhere else. And the what's a row membrane dispenser? Provides row membranes, which your staff can use to fix the row machines. Well,
RO?
Yeah, I'm guessing that's a thing. And also accessories, backpack dispenser. So, okay, backpack accessories can be equipped on your staff members, double the amount of stuff they can carry. Or sneakers dispenser, sneaker accessory that can be equipped to your staff members. They can make, staff fitness go up by 1. Okay. Well, as we've got, like, infinite money and infinite space, why don't I just have all my staff just wearing sneakers? Yeah. Just make them hurry up, damn it. We can just have a sneakers room, which is nothing but a giant pile of sneakers. Love it.
Dear oh dear. Let's see. Shout out to Hope Sims, who's a new channel member. Welcome, welcome. And also Beware, who gave us $2 and says, "Good day, John. Are you going to do a Let's Play of Elden Ring?"
I don't know. I mean, like, I'm not, like, so huge on the Souls-like. So, we will have to, we'll have to see.
Yes, indeed. Another game recommendation from Rufus Omega, who gave us £10. Says, "Hi, Jonka and Tabby. It might have been suggested already, but there's a new game that might be of interest to you called Let's Build a Zoo. It's a cute pixel zoo tycoon game with a dark twist."
I didn't know there was a dark twist. That's news to me. I am aware of it. In fact, I've had code for some time. It's been published by No More Robots, who I have a very close relationship with, because, they also published Yes, Your Grace, where I mysteriously out of nowhere had a video that kind of, the YouTube algorithm just said, yes, this one, and it got like 1 million views. So they were quite fond of me after that.
Yeah.
I'm close with No More Robots. That's all absolutely okay. So I imagine that, yes, I've already got code for that.
I'm not surprised that it's got some dark elements if it's from the people who gave us the thing about the cat.
Mm-hmm.
In Yes, Your Grace.
Hmm.
That was upsetting, remember?
What happens to the cat again?
Well, I mean...
I can't remember what happened to the cat.
It's spoilers and upsetting.
Okay, bad thing happened to cats.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll take your word that bad thing happened to your cat. Also, I want to do banquet seating where it's like properly like... Oh, you can have like a little curved round little bed. It's like there could be food and drink.
Banquet?
Well, it's supposed to just be... I think it means like fan... It might be a bit of an odd translation. I think it just means like fancy.
No, it means a bench. It means bench seating. It's pronounced banquet. Banquet. Like, it's just like a booth bench setting, like in a diner.
Mm-hmm. This doesn't sound like a real thing to me.
Yeah, well.
I'm going to create like a nice little, like a couple of them here.
What is banquet seating? Banquets are a section of an upholstered bench, often put together to create booth or configured.
That's exactly what I'm doing right now. That's
walls.
literally what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I was just creating that right this second.
Banquet seating for restaurants is often paired with pedestal tables and chairs.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Well, this sounds like...
I am probably saying it wrong for
English,
by the way.
You made it very French there.
Well, I mean, I said it in French and then I tried to say it in English, but I have no idea how it actually goes.
Yeah, so we've got a nice little area where you can like sit right there, and we can obviously theme that too. It's like a bit... Oh, it's super classy. We've made it excessively classy.
Oh, very nice.
That's dumb levels of classy.
Do you even... I would have sworn you didn't like that kind of dark green colour.
Yeah, but like, it kind of suits the wider room, doesn't it?
I mean, it does. And I like it.
I think we're fine to
But I'm the one who got a tester pot of paint about that colour. Looking for maybe something to do in an accent wall.
And yeah, you can see here all the animals that I haven't just drawn at random. I can just research as I want to.
That's cool.
So my priority is going to be a bit of soft coral. There we go. Some basic soft corals. We'll get working on that. And at some point, someone's going to come in and have a little bit of a look-see at a science thing. And when they look at a science thing... No! No, what are you doing? You have legs! No! Okay, will she see the secret treasure now? There's a big,
yeah, she likes it.
There was a big arrow.
Yeah, well, they don't have to, John. That's the point. People can choose where they want to go. That's literally the point.
No, that's not. I painted an arrow on the floor. They must do what I tell them.
Please stop making jokes about it.
Okay, fine. What's a feed? Do I need feeding sticks? Oh, balloon shelf. Balloons.
Balloons. Anyway, shout out to...
They're ignoring my arrow. You're supposed to... Yeah. Okay, they can actually look over the... I'm really glad I didn't know this. They can look over the side of the bridge.
Oh, that's really nice.
I was wondering whether the bridge was going to massively get in the way of everything. And, okay.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, and she's got a little... She's got a little toy, and it just hovers in front of her now. Excellent.
That's not great toy placement, that.
Which part of the arrow are you people struggling with? This curse you all! This isn't how it was supposed to go.
Hey, John.
Yes.
I was trying to read you a super chat that was relevant
Okay.
to this like area with the podium for somebody to like greet the guests.
Okay. Yeah.
Paul Wilson gave us $5 and says, "Welcome to the aquarium. I'm Talizora Vaz Normandy, and I'm not sure why I'm here."
Lol.
So there you go. And also, we've got a message from Game Deprived Dad.
Hey, Game Deprived Dad.
Who gave us £90. Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much indeed.
Game Deprived Dad says, "Good evening, John, Claire, and Tabby. I hope everyone is very well. Sorry I haven't donated in a while. I've been very busy. I have good news. My daughter wants Minecraft and a console from Santa for Christmas.
Oh, cool.
2 problems.
Uh-oh.
How to convince my wife, and what should my new YouTube name be?"
I think Game Deprived Dad's an excellent name.
Yeah, but if they have a console and he's like gaming with his daughter, then he's not game deprived anymore.
Yeah, but in many ways I'm only one person and fail as a nerd like I haven't heard the word banquette. So, like, you know, I think it's fine. I think it all works just fine.
Sleep deprived dad.
Yeah, that worked.
If that.
She just gave her first talk there. That was lovely.
Yay, well done.
Now everyone's just, yeah.
Does she have pink hair?
Yes.
I love her.
Yeah, there we go.
I love her.
And I assume the staff are allowed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, the staff can ignore the one-way system. That's only for
the plebs.
That's only for guess Claire. How Claire? Gonna make the stop talking gesture at Claire now. Oh, I'm guessing that person's put on the sneakers. I'm guessing this person's got
See,
the sneakers.
the difference between you and me, John, is that when you do the stop talking gesture at me, seriously, I stop talking.
Oh, I like this front hall. I like how I've just got the space for this giant front hall.
Anyway, you can convince your wife about Minecraft because it promotes creativity.
Mm-hmm. Yes! That it almost certainly, presumably does.
I mean, that's an actual thing. And also, like, there's some logic in it. There's some, like, actual, if you want to make glass, you need to get some sand and heat it up.
Yeah.
So there's, like, some real-world knowledge in there.
Yeah. There's definitely some...
I'm just saying.
I think possibly they can only hold one thing.
Yeah.
Because it just floats in front of them like a magic fish book.
Oh,
Then
dear,
they enjoy sitting down and they just enjoy. That's Grace. Everyone's just got. There's Jill, right there. I love how you can just name everything in this game. Like you can just name like the toilets can all just have
Okay,
names.
well, now that we've established that everything can have names.
This rock can have names.
Okay. Axel Fax says game surplus to dad. The arrows are more like suggestions.
They really are.
Much like the pirate code.
I was hoping that,
Yeah.
people would obey my arrows, but they're not. And it makes me want to make my aquarium much less accessible. But
Yes,
I guess
indeed.
I won't. I guess I'll be good.
Let's see. Minecraft is a super in-depth Lego game, and you won't step on the Lego.
Yeah, that's...
You won't step on the Lego.
Yeah.
You buy it one time, and you don't have to keep buying more Lego.
Yeah.
Like, please tell your wife your daughter could be into, like, way worse, more expensive shit.
Yeah.
And by worse, I mean just addictive and more expensive. Because
I thought you were talking about drugs there for a second.
No, I was talking about Warhammer.
Uh-huh.
Like, she wants to play Minecraft, you buy it one time and it's good. Like, she could be into The Sims or Warhammer.
Yeah.
That's
or Paradox games.
Way more expensive.
Oh dear. Okay, so what we want today, yeah, so we're just going to temporarily just box off this end terrace. This is a lovely entrance hall. It's a beautiful entrance hall right here. But now we need something that blows people's minds. So, but like, we don't want to like dump, like, you know, we don't want to jump too much into it. Like, we could have like a dedicated bridge tank.
Yeah. What you need to do is not put sharks in it.
Mm-hmm. Will you say this?
Well, you literally just said you didn't want to jump the shark straight away.
Mm-hmm. How big could this thing be?
Oh, come on, that was good. How dare you?
I think the bridge has always got to be 2, irritatingly. I can extend the thing, but no, the bridge is 3. The bridge is 3 if I extend it to its maximum. So then it can continue. This can continue at the moment, so it's fine.
Yes, my wife hates Lego. I will go for that. Axel Fax says a solid drug addiction would be significantly cheaper than a Warhammer addiction. Let's not.
Wow.
Let's not encourage that kind of thing, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Thank you, Chevron Tango, for appreciating my joke.
Claire feels hard done by that.
Yeah.
Alright, but can we kind of have maybe... yeah, if we just, like... Get rid of this covering wall now that we've got that there. So the room kind of narrows down a tiny bit, so that's the only way to go... Fuck, I've done it again! Okay, I'll admit, the accessibility has become an even bigger concern now that the only way to proceed through the museum is to go swim through the shark tank. That... did it again. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We'll rework the walls. We'll rework the walls so there's a path down the sides.
You know, John.
Yes.
You should trust in the beauty of your aquarium. You should trust that a bridge above a tank will be interesting, and if people, you know, there will be people who want to use it and are able to use it. You don't need to design it like an IKEA to make people go and look at every single thing to make them buy shit. You can just make some cool stuff and people will go because it's cool. You don't need to create paths like making people go one direction or the other.
You don't understand. I used to work in marketing. Forcing people to act against their best interest just because it happens to be pretty and make a number go up on a graph is my life. Okay? It makes me happy.
I get that. But now you're not working in marketing. Now you're entertaining people.
Yes. Okay, it's fine. We've got it's. I mean, I think hopefully this will still work nice and yeah. We've transitioned from one type of harbour paint to the other type of harbour paint, which I think is kind of very pleasant. So we've got this experience right here. So we need something really big. We need something big and impressive for this tank. Like we need the biggest ship we've got. Is what we need. So what's the biggest stuff I've got? That's up to 13 size. The Atlantic pollock goes up to. That goes up to 16 and can eat animals up to size 6, potentially. So that's probably one of the biggest things I've got at the moment. Yeah, the Atlantic pollock is... that's pretty big. Yeah, that's by far the biggest thing I've got. So this is going to be a tank of... okay, so it's got to be cold water. And it's got to be salt water. So there's only so much else that can go inside that tank. We could put some Balan Wrasse in there, intelligent and sociable, which is great.
Cute.
And yeah, it will eat things up to size 6, but these guys will be way above 6 by the time we get to the point where that's happening. So if we're putting, yes.
Yeah, so wait, the pollock grows in Doesn't the pollock grow a lot quicker than the thing it can eat?
Yeah, but the thing is, when you put it in, is already at the right size. So it's the maximum size it could be eaten. So we're going to just put, if I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 160 capacity when it's fully grown. The tank is 100 and the tank's 275. So therefore I can have the RAS needs to have, if I've got 160 up to 175 up to 275, so there's 115 capacity. So therefore if I put 8 RAS in there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that should be fine even when they're fully grown. And those are like some of the biggest fish I've got. Though this is going to obviously need a lot of food and rocks. But this is cool because it's really deep, so we can have like...
petition in chat to rename one of those pollocks Jackson.
Seems eminently reasonable.
And shout out to Myra, who gave us €2. And says John is talking a load of pollocks.
Oh, dear.
Patrick says these fish are sure schooling John.
Oh dear, this is all terrible. You're all fired. What else could we have? We could have a nice little anchor, thing. We can have an anchor, as this is quite like a deep tank. I know the fish are dying, but they won't die until I've actually unpaused the game, so it's fine. We'll fix it before that happens.
The display should clearly be called Never Mind the Pollocks.
So good, it's just going straight. That's just going straight up. Oh dear, that's excellent right there. That's very good. That's just going straight. I also want the pollocks wanted to be Jackson.
Yes.
There we go. So this one of them is Jackson.
One of them should be Absolute.
Dear oh dear. There you go. There's your one.
Thank you.
Gonna be floating around in there somewhere. Now this is obviously gonna take a lot of power to fix up. This is why I enjoy just playing with infinite money. Cause it means you can just set up like big stuff you like the look of. Right there. So one.
Wow, rude MD. These jokes are pretty carp.
You see, that one works better written than said out loud. That one, sometimes jokes work better written, sometimes they work better said out loud, and sometimes it's difficult. Because sometimes I think of a joke that works conceptually but doesn't work actually spoken.
Left pollock and right pollock.
Good lord. Oh
as
dear.
Names for the fish.
Mm-hmm. Right, that should be fine. And now it just needs a huge amount of temperature. And these needs to be a huge amount of chilling. So just a huge chill right there. And one more.
The dogs.
There we go. So that is fine. I think the pumps never break down. So the fact this pump is inaccessible I don't think matters. And then we just need to slap some food down right here so it can easily be filled up. So they want the sand eel by the looks of it. So sand eel and cockles. Cockle dispenser. There we go. So yeah, that is now just going to be absolutely beautiful. I might just put some extra, I might put some large kelp because I think the kelp grows.
Yeah,
over time. So I might just put a little bit of kelp in because yeah, I think it gets bigger if there's space for it to get bigger.
That's
and
nice.
there's some nice like big pitted rocks right here as well.
Can you rename some more fish though?
Yes, we can rename some fish. What fish do you need renaming?
The pollock, John.
Yes.
Obviously.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so we had
Lord.
the dogs.
Uh-huh. I assume with apostrophe, which is acceptable, yeah.
Talking.
Alright. Talking.
Brass.
Dear, oh flipping dear. We're gonna run out of pollock soon.
Yeah.
There's only like 4 more.
There's only 4 more.
Yeah.
Otter.
That's very similar to brass, but I'll accept it. Yeah. Only 3 more.
Sorry. Bit of a kick in the.
It's a stretch. This will be a good test as to how much capacity. No, they do give you plenty of characters.
I was concerned. Never mind, Pollux wouldn't like actually fit, but
no, they give you loads of they give you plenty of spare capacity for all of that nonsense.
And do you have 2 left?
Yes, I do have 2 left. Precisely 2.
I believe the people mentioned left and right.
This will be something we don't tell people. It's going to be fine. This is going to generate a huge amount of science, which we desperately need to keep the aquarium going. Yes.
These puns aren't too sophisticated.
They're really not, you know. Harborside Plate 2. Yeah, there are still a few bits of wall that were not done. There you go.
I'm so sorry, Macroglossum stellatarum. You are too smart for this live stream. They suggested Castor End as a Pollock name, but it came too late, and it was too actually smart.
Far too smart for the likes of us.
Yes. Myra says for fuck's sake.
We need to wait for a hate to show up for that. Oh,
yeah, but at the jokes?
Yes. Oh, I see. Yes. Yes, I never finished setting up this one because I'm waiting for the coral before we can put the other crabs on
now,
the side.
if anyone has missed it, the whole aquarium itself is named Nevermind the Pollux. Well, the whole tank itself is named Nevermind the Pollux,
yes.
which is why we've not given that
yeah,
as a name.
the entire thing is that.
To one of the fish.
There
Let's
we
see.
go.
Pardon me. The book 778 gave us £10.
Thank you very, very much indeed.
And says, good evening, John and Claire. I hope you're both well. How is Tabby doing?
I think Tabby's pretty good.
Yeah, Tabby's really good. And this is a bit sad, but hopefully all good now. My kitten had a really rough week. Stress caused him to almost stop eating and be sick. He's fine after a few days of rest now.
Oh, poor little Tabby had a not great time a little while ago.
Well, we think she was maybe having like a hairball or something, though I've not seen any. I've not seen anything come up, but she was looking like she was just a bit grumpy as she's sometime. So I think maybe like a little bit of arthritis or something like that bothered her.
Yeah.
But let's see. Ooh. Speaking of Tabby.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tabby Zoravaz Nerdmandy who gave us £20.
Thank you very, very much indeed.
And says, hey John and Claire, long time no super chat. I hope all are well. I'm just playing some Imperator Rome, and my Empress of Rome just enacted an Imperial cult, the Cult of Claire.
Oh, sweet.
Cult of Claire. Cult of Claire. It says in the super chat, chants Cult of Claire like a loony.
You were also dancing. The dancing was not specified. You just chose to do that.
Yeah, that was part of like a loony.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Love to Tabby. Thank you very much, Tabby Zora.
Tabby is a good girl.
She is the bestest. And shout out also to Mark. This is very sweet. Mark gave us £5.
Thank you very much indeed.
And says, this has been a horrible year for me, but you've been literal lifesavers. Thank you for being a warming, funny human voice and for keeping me okay.
Oh, we're glad to hear it, though it is sometimes terrifying how often we hear it.
Yeah.
It's sometimes, yeah.
It's a little weird to think, you know, just little us with our bad puns and our lovely cat that we can help so much. But like we always say, you know, like we ourselves are massively nerdy and watch a lot of YouTube and stuff, and so we have we understand how it feels, you know, to have that kind of that kind of love for somebody's content. So yes, thank you so very much, and I'm really, really glad that you are around to send us this message.
Yes, damn straight.
Indeed.
Okay, so if these are, yes, one of the lionfish, the fuzzy dwarf lionfish, excellent name.
Oh my god, he's so cute!
Who apparently uses its plume fins to hypnotize prey. And there's a bit of a venomous punch, but can only be housed with his own kind, otherwise he gets upset. So we'll put him and the other lionfish in together in a little lionfish tank over here.
They look so cool.
So these guys, yeah, this is always 5. They're just one side. These guys will grow up to size 11. So if we go, yeah, if we put 4 of them in, that's 44. And then that's, yeah, that's 55 right there. Which leaves space for 3 of the other kinds. And they don't need to be in a particular shoal, so that's fine. So 1, 2, 3. And then they're just going to be needing a big old pile of, yes, cave. They like cave. Yes.
Axel fact, that's delightful. The lionfish, one of the lionfish should be named Tabby.
Oh, probably one of the cowardly ones.
And one of the fuzzy dwarf lionfish should be called Mr. Fizzy. Thank you, Noel and Myra, for that suggestion. You need a lionfish called Livingston, says Chevron Tango.
Excellent idea.
Alright, so I'm gonna try and keep an eye for names. Dear oh dear.
There are less of them in this. There are less of them just because they're bigger fish. So there's not so many of them floating around. And I need to sneak in a tiny bit more cave yet. Cave. I should be able to fit in one more driftwood. Yes, if I just rotate the other way around. That should be... There's one more. Okay, these guys just really need a lot of cave to hide in. So that's a kind of a fun enclosure in the end. It's very busy next to some of them. So we can have that on one side. That's going to generate a lot of science. And science we're behind on right now, so we need more science. And then the other one on the other side could just be... That could just be a really nice, simple... Just here's a giant pile of dotty backs and grammars. So that's just like 2 and 3. So I'm just going to basically, yeah, fill... that up with like a huge number of them, just so it's a really pretty purple tank, because they're happy just living together. They're super not fussy. So that's now full and optimal, and then I'll just probably slap some nice plants. Then like this side's going to be super rocky, and then this side will be like super planty, and I kind of feel like that's like a nice little you know, it's like a nice alternate thing. They're not too close to the glass, so a few more like in the background over there, because like I'm assuming like people are mainly gonna be viewing this from like the front, so I kind of want the kelp towards the rear, and then like just like a whole bunch of like eel grass up front. So that's like more than enough for what they need, and then like maybe just like a little bit of the yeah, that triangular tumbly stuff at the back over there, and then there's also like a little just a bit of ooh, sea grapes. No, that's big.
Taco Go Fish says, careful, the big one eats other fish. Don't make the same mistake I did. I think he only eats fish, like, when he's fully grown. And by the time he's fully grown, the other one's going to also be grown. So I think it's going to be fine. Wait, didn't you say the other ones are a single size? When the one that eats the other fish is at its starting size, it can't eat its tank mate. Yeah. And then, hang about. Let me just double check. I swear I checked this. But you said the fuzzy dwarf lionfish is always at 5. He can only eat up to 4. Oh, that's fine then. Yeah, he can only eat up to 4. I did double check this. We can only eat animals up to 4, and his fuzzy dwarf lionfish is always 5. It just doesn't grow. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, if somebody in chat points that out, then I'll make you check, just in case you missed something. Me missing something? Claire, you know that doesn't happen. Yeah. Oh. Yes. Mr. Grimm says, I just googled the fuzzy dwarf lionfish, and in real life it looks so miserable, just a permanent frown. Oh. I'm sure it's happy, really. I'm sure it's a super happy fish. There we go. That's fine for the time being, but you are going to need a little bit more as time goes
Bye. There we go. That is... Why are you not happy? Buddy, what's wrong? So you're fine. Somebody... Oh, wow. Okay. I think this one might just need some... This one just needs just a huge amount. Okay, we're going to need to rethink how we're doing this one. This might actually need a bigger pump. Because this one needs a huge amount of water cleanliness. The water cleanliness needs to be, like, extreme to get this guy working. So that's fine. We can make that work. Just get over to here. And we won't even need a dedicated heater, to be honest. We'll have a large combi, which can just be in the corner right here. So that's the temperature sorted right there. And we're already up to 61. So that just means we can now have large filters up the wazoo. And just keep going. Eventually that'll be enough filters. Wow. Okay, just keep going. Keep going. Eventually we'll get it. I'll need to redo where the stairs are in a second. There we go. With a ridiculous amount. I should probably like put some like cleanliness like bottom feeders in there if I can, cause just to help, cause it requires a dumb amount of pumps to sort that out. So that's you guys. Are there any bottom feeders in this category? Not so much actually. Unfortunately not. I could put more like cleanliness rocks in there. I think there's like live rocks contribute a little bit. So just put some like little live rocks to help out too. So a little bit of extra pump power just to help them chill out. So that will hopefully mean when they grow bigger, that might become more of a problem. Yes?
Do you have the dwarf lionfish in there?
Yes, I believe so.
How many do you got?
3. The dwarf lionfish is 3. The Volaton's lionfish is 5.
The Volaton's lionfish.
One was supposed to be tabby, I know.
Yes. Yes. And then you need to make one of the other dwarf lionfish Tyrian.
We go. There we go. Tyrian. Yeah, there's only one more.
There's only one more. Let's see. I think Mr. Fizzy came first in that list of suggestions.
Dear, oh dear. Mr. Fizzy, the most fearsome enemy in all of Fallout 4. There we go.
And then for the other lionfish, we had...
I just need to finish the decorations. People are getting a bit grumpy about the fact the decorations don't... No, that's the wrong decoration. We're supposed to be on Harbourside Paint 1 over here. It's all got to match, otherwise people get grumpy. There we go. It's all got to match, damn it. People are getting hungry. Just go and buy more over here. It's fine. Just go and buy more of that, and we're just restocking the... People are just buying the hermit crabs like crazy.
Yeah, because it's so cute.
It's a cute thing. Hermit crabs are so cute. Even the ones in Fallout 4 that are giant monsters are super cute. So there we go. And what I want to do is I'm just going to use a series of arrows, because I want people to just slowly drift in this direction. So like they're supposed to like be, you know, drifting a little bit in this direction over time. So I want people to like, because otherwise they'll end up like crowding in this area. So I want them to move in this direction. Why are you unhappy, by the way? Did you just have someone over here just had a negative experience? And I'm too thirsty, I'm heading home. Okay. The vending machine is... It's full. I mean, just buy a drink then. I feel like this is a... I feel like this is really... Oh, wow.
This is a you problem.
We've just sold out of hermit crabs immediately. This is like, if you're too thirsty, just buy a drink. Look, that's right there. It's $18 for a bottle of drink of some description, which is feels a bit unfair.
Maybe you should lower that, and then they wouldn't go home.
I think this is like set in some form of terrifying inflation future. Because, yeah, it's a big bottle of soda. We buy it for $6, and we sell it for admittedly $18. Okay, we're going to slightly lower that. Tiny bit.
Oh, come on!
And this bar of chocolate is $21 for a bar of chocolate. We'll lower that to 18 too. Only $18 for a bar of chocolate.
Jesus!
It's a really big bar of chocolate. We buy it for $7. Like, buy chocolate that's bought wholesale for 7. That must be a big-ass bar of chocolates. Alright. Like, food margins are always extreme. This is how we run my infinite money aquarium. If it didn't have infinite money. This is how we'd be running it.
UFM says $18 sounds about right for San Francisco. Wow.
Okay, there's a lot of people over here who are, yeah, they're indicating, look at this. There's a lot of thirstiness and hunger. Like, it seems like guests are not good if you give them, maybe this is bad aquarium design in terms of this game. Because what I've done is I've created this big open space, but it seems to be generating a scenario where a lot of people are struggling to find their way to food, water. So it possibly should be, actually, if you want to like really min-max the game, what you should do is give them much narrower corridors so they will always find what they're looking for. But it feels like we need to set up a new set of just like, you know, a little food, drink, and toilet alcove down over here, which is fine. I will do that for them right now.
Oh, Nestle Aquarium right there.
Huh?
Nestle Aquarium right there.
Wow. Harsh.
Nice.
Harsh.
Oh dear. Although Reese says Hotel Chocolat Aquarium, Disney World price. Nice.
Nothing wrong with a nice fancy aquarium. Alright,
I mean,
fine. Nothing wrong with this at all. There's even special themed toilets. That's what you're paying for. You're paying for the themed toilets. As in, you can paint them to match the walls around them. The cheaper toilets, you can't do that.
Alright. Let's see. Shout out to Ben, who gave us $5 and was talking about putting scenery on the bridges at the very beginning.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
So,
yeah, we can do that.
Yes, indeed.
Assume we don't block it up too much by doing so, because I think it does interrupt pathing a little bit. So we'll just put that there. There we go, you fussy plebs. There's more toilets and more drinks and whatever. But no, that's actually a really good point. There's loads of just theming you can kind of get to at the bottom. It's like, you know, you can have all sorts of bits and pieces and... Hang on, does the compass do something? Hang on, what does it do? Oh, that's just the effective range at which a guest might see it, based on size, one might assume. Some nice lanterns are kind of cool, though. It looks like... Ah! There's my coral that I wanted, by the way. And we get... Oh! Turtles! Turtle!
Oh, turtles!
We're having turtles. It looks like you can't put things up on the bridge. It looks like it only goes on the ground. It goes underneath the thing, so it looks like you can't decorate the bridge. You could decorate like next to the bridge, except the arrows officially do. Okay, they're all ignoring the arrows anyway, so I'm going to get rid of the arrows so we can put some nice decorations down. No, not the bridge, not the bridge, not the bridge. The arrow, not the guests. We don't want to delete the guests, which we can't do. Also, you can't drown the guests. Worst game, 0 out of 10. I know, there's the one way this is much worse than Roller Coaster Tycoon, like, demonstrably. Like, you know, objectively, that you can't actually, drown the guests. Which is very sad. Just put a couple of lanterns right here. I think that's kind of cool to have, like, little lanterns as you kind of, arrive. I think that's kind of, nice right there. Yes.
Shout out to Patty, who gave us 75 Canadian dollars.
Oh, thank you very, very much, Patty.
And very good dollars. Patty says, can't stay for the stream, I'm just between calls. I'm looking forward to catching the full video later. Thanks for all you three do to keep us all sane.
We do as we can.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. Do you have turtles that you can put in an aquarium yet?
Well, we literally just started researching the turtles.
Ah, researching the turtles. Alright.
And if that one's there, then this one needs to be to pair it. That one could be actually attached to here. So yeah, we need some science things up. So we learn about science. So here, the guests go up to Hi Tabs. They learn about like chemicals and cookies and recycling. Chemicals, cookies, and recycling.
Nice.
The 3 pillars of science.
Yes.
Hi Tabs. Do you want to come say hi?
Tabby.
I'm not sure if you can hear Tabby in the background.
Okay, I'm gonna just go and get in her line of sight just in case she's confused.
Yeah. We're desperately trying to repair everything as fast as possible. I think we need more, yes. Fixie McGibbles. Where's more Fixie McGibbles? Yeah, more tool stations. Give me additional tool stations on every side. And honestly, given I think we just need more staff, particularly Fixie staff. So hire, hire. I'm going to hire everyone. Hire! There we go. I've hired the staff. Right. So the staff that we've now just hired all the staff. Oh, poor little Tips. Oh my goodness, you picked her up.
Yes.
She accepted this with good grace.
Pretty much.
You go and grab her cushion and put it in here if you wanted to, unless you think it would be
she doesn't
confusing.
really...
She doesn't like her cushion being moved.
Well, I mean, last time I did that, she went and sat in the spot where her cushion normally is in my office.
And looked sad about it. Oh, bless her.
Well, now
those science signs have made a huge difference, the amount of science coming in.
Cool. Well, now I've brought her feather toy.
Oh.
And she is
Tabs.
just sitting behind
She'll probably be super quiet now.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the reason she was meowing is just literally because I wasn't in the spot I normally am, and she was looking for me.
Mm-hmm.
Which...
I think we just need... Can you just have more than one... Because that is...
More than one what?
Why do I have so many... Do we need this many chillers attached to this one tank? We don't have like a combi chiller and everything, because that's a combi heater. Yeah, that's heat. They need like, I don't think you can have more than one pump attached to one. Can you? Oh no, you can. I did not know that. Yeah, because this thing, as they're getting bigger, needs more and more bloody pumps to keep going. So, I'm just going to put more and more filters attached to this thing.
Apparently you've left the floor or the walls unpainted near a vending machine. People are annoyed at the lack of theming.
Probably have, yes. And no, that needs to... Okay, you come back over here. You need to be the one that moves to here, so you're not blocking everyone. Now you're blocking that, but everything can be moved, so it's fine. You see, even with infinite money and, like, you know, 5 wide back areas, you still end up with the big tanks. But look at these. The fish are getting huge now. Those fish are getting really big.
Oh, nice.
They grow. I think they've got more growing to do yet as well. I think they're still not actually up to full size. And was that a message from a while ago? Because I think this might have been over there, and that's been fixed now.
There was a message in the chat that was now. Hey, baby.
Tabs.
She's just having a walk around. Yes, sometimes she gets a little bit confused because she's quite an old lady, so if she can't find us, sometimes she does very loud meows.
Excellently, extremely loud meows, yes.
Dear oh dear. Okay, so, who do we have? Anna.
Yes.
Has been a member for 6 months. And says, John, I'm finally giving the Skyrim series a proper watch.
Oh, that's a good series.
Yes. Did you ever realize the soul trap spell would be easier and faster than a bound sword?
I can't remember. It was a long time ago. So I probably did. But sometimes, you may have noticed this, sometimes when I decide I want to do things a particular way, I will aggressively stick with it, even if it is abundantly a terrible idea. I will just stick with my stupid idea, regardless. This is a thing I have been known to do in the past. And those are really big. Those fish are... Oh, look at those fish now. Those Atlantic pollocks are excellent.
Oh, those are really big.
I think it'll get bigger, yeah.
Chunker chunks.
So yeah, we've got a nice little kind of... Can you actually sprint, by the way? And no, in fact, holding shift doesn't just not sprint. It makes you stop for some reason. So yeah, we still need to... Oh yeah, we've got the coral now. We can do this first tank right by the start. Because we've finally got the coral, so therefore we can put the little tiny scuttle crabs in. So we're pumping, like, you know, filters and heat into this thing the whole time, which is hilarious. So yes, soft coral, but that needs, yes, the bright lights to function, which I believe is down over here. Yeah, power light.
Stuart says, John, you should really be following the arrows.
Look, I don't have to follow the arrows. I own the aquarium. I can go where I damn well choose. Right, so then we'll have just more like little things over here, which is super cute. And just more of them, and one right over here as well. So they need to be fed at some point or another. And then we just need... Claire's completely checked out, by the way. She's just playing with tabs.
No, I'm checking the chat. I'm reading the chat.
And then,
I'm
yeah...
also playing with tabs, though.
And the decorated crabs need to be, yes, not more than 25% of capacity. And hang on, just double check how big they get. So they're always 3. So they have to be 3. So therefore, divide 53... so 5, 10. I think 4 of them is fine, right? So 12 would be, yes, that should be fine, because then 12 would be times by 4 would be 48. It's 25%, not 20%, right? Yeah, 25%. So 4 of them is fine. So 4 of them will fit in there, no trouble. So they're just going to be in there by themselves. But yeah, we'll probably just have some nice little decorations in there too. Something that's like a bit different from the other side. Like, say, bigger pile of... Oh, the sea grapes will not fit because I put too much coral in there. We can just put some live rocks in there. I feel like there's not many live rocks elsewhere. So that will be nice. Yeah, that works. So yeah, that's you know, you've kind of got, you know, rock pool with coral and crabs over on that side, which is really nice. I think we do have the right sort of food here, right? No, we actually don't have krill. That's fine, because I can just put extra ones down. I'm put like an extra like supplement thing right there. And an extra zooplankton right there, because why not? You may as well have one like as close as possible when you've got infinite money. And then we'll have like a purple krill dispenser right there. That doesn't get in the way of anything. Boom. It needs grass. Sorry, they need a tiny bit of. They do actually need a tiny amount of greenery. So these sea grapes. The velvet horn. That doesn't quite fit, but you, buddy, if you just move over here, then there's, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. So if you go right there, there's actually space for a really big, yeah, velvet horn right here, and that's really nice. And then, there we go, everybody's now happy. Everybody's super happy, and there was actually an ecological poster pointing at this empty tank for ages.
Lol.
But they seem to have figured it out. They seem to be figuring it out now.
Alright, shout out to Chevron Tango, who reacted to you showing off the Nevermind the Pollux tank by saying, "Wow, look at the size of John's Pollux."
Love it.
Shout out also to Nova, who gave us £5. And says, shout out to the person who said this brilliant thing. I can't remember your name, but you're magnificent. And it was confirmed to be from Tabby Zora vs. Nerdmandy.
Excellent.
Tabby Zora says, get a tank of bottom feeders and name it Westminster.
Wow. Like it. Like it.
Yeah, I mean, everybody likes it.
Yeah.
Everybody likes that.
We need more cocking pumps to keep these fish happy. These bloody fish. They're never happy. These bloody fish. Dear Evelyn. Well, it's my own fault, because I just go for the most giant tanks of all. Like, I insist on having the most ludicrous mega tanks.
Well, yeah, obviously.
And we've unlocked balloons! Yes!
Balloons.
Now we will feed everyone.
Coffee machine!
Huh?
Coffee machine.
You want coffee in the aquarium? What if someone drops their coffee in the tank and the fish go bananas? That's on your head. If that happens, it's on you.
The fish deserve coffee too.
But I don't think I'm not sure. I feel like adding coffee. If you're an aquarium biologist, what would happen if someone poured like an espresso into the tank? Like, would the fish go like get hyper and like be really hyper fish for an hour?
Nice.
Or would they just die? If you're a biologist, let us know.
Shout out to
if we don't have any biologists, go to your local aquarium and try it. Please don't. I'm not allowed to say that anymore.
Shout out to HCH, who says, in reaction to the tank name Nevermind the Pollux, God save the bream.
Hey! Like, that's good.
Yes, that's very good.
Yeah, you can't even put, even when it's like a built-in bridge on the tank and thus there's nothing below it, you can't put decorations on it. which is a shame. Though I am going to put like little life. I'm going to put like little life rings here because I think that's cute, given the tank's super deep and the fish look a bit on the big side. So I think that's kind of cute right there. But we're so close to turtles right now. Though I think what we need to do is also just, yeah, we need to sell balloons. We absolutely need to sell balloons right now. And I assume that there's going to be, yes, there has to be a balloon supply. So a balloon shelf is, okay, that can actually be anywhere. That just goes like, just in the middle and you just buy a balloon.
The dreaded chalupa cabra says it depends on the kind of fish. It would probably kill saltwater fish, but freshwater fish might not care. Caffeine is a neurotoxin to pretty much every animal. Yes, that's why we love it.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting that the two responses are, nah, go nuts, feed the fish coffee, versus no, it's a poison and they will die.
It's not a poison, it's a neurotoxin. Those are different things.
Those feel very similar things.
Yeah, but it's all about dosage.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
okay.
I think Tabby left.
Tabby got bored.
Oh, baby.
Okay, what we need to do... I'm just having nothing but balloons. Now, everyone shall have balloons. Balloons for everybody. So we just need, like, tons of balloon supply everywhere. Just nothing but balloon supply around the bag. This is now just balloon rooms. So, okay, just stock up the balloons. Someone just go and stock up the balloons in a hurry, please. I want all the balloons. Can we choose the colour of the balloon? Has capacity for 6 balloons. Balloons are $24 each.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, you know what? We're going to lower that to $18, where we're still making a very good profit. Oh, that's universal. If you apply it to all of them. You can't just do it temporarily. And my staff are just... Oh! No, they are yellow... They're yellow, Megaquarium themed balloons. And people are just... Oh! They love their $18 balloons. They probably think this balloon's really good value right now. This aquarium is clean and tidy. Really like that. Banquet seating. There we go. We like the banquet seating. And turtle! Okay, now I may have bit off more than I can chew here, because as you may have noticed, turtles have a handful
of needs, yeah.
Of needs. Yes, okay, they grow up, they occupy land. This animal occupies one of the tank's land capacity, spends half its time out of water, and takes up half the normal amount of space in the tank, because it's not always on the land. It destroys plants. It is a nibbler, so don't put it with animals that are nibbleable. And it theoretically can breed. When fully grown and all care requirements are met, this animal has a chance of creating offspring with an animal. For the species, breeding consists of the following steps. Needs light of 15, finds a suitable mate, and breeds in a suitable location. There must be plants present. Okay, I'd like to breed turtles. That seems awesome. But I don't know if I even have a tank that has land capacity. I think I might need to, like, research that. And yeah, it needs 10 as a basis just to exist happily in terms of light. Okay, so choose now. Pick this research, please. And, I mean, cuttlefish are cool. Because their name's basically cuddlefish. Which is, oh, Amazonian angelfish. They sound pretty good as well. What else is pretty sweet? There's, oh! That's a moray. Yeah, there we go. Everyone loves the moray. But they're going to be done like seconds, and moray's cool. And there's, oh, something's dying, by the way. Yes.
Yeah, I've just got a message to read out.
Okay.
Somebody's got to leave.
Okay, yeah, sure, no worries.
Shout out to NZ Aviator, who gave us $5 New Zealand dollars.
Excellent dollars.
Yes, indeed. And NZ Aviator says, "Hi, Guy, and thank you. Quick message to everyone. I recently got out of an abusive relationship, but now I have an amazing, loving girlfriend. Life always gets better."
Good for you.
Yes, indeed. And yes, it's lovely to hear that things get better. I'm so glad you're in a much safer, more loving place now. Yes, indeed.
Mr. Fishy is currently dying because this person is so bad at feeding the tank. This person is so bad at feeding. Mr. Fishy is currently dying just because this person is so catastrophically slow at feeding. Because this is apparently their... Okay, I think someone else is coming in to do a better job.
Defina only has one feeding.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
Well, then they should leave it to someone who's better at feeding. Oh, everyone's got balloons.
Yeah, she should go and do the fixing. That's what she's really good at.
I mean, there's plenty of needs fixing.
You should assign her a zone.
Or I could just say stop. I could just say don't feed anymore. Okay, she now doesn't feed, so someone else can go and feed. Please feed. Okay, can someone else come and do this? Because Mr. Fishy is dying. So if someone would like to come and this person's taking their sweet time. You're just a
They
fix.
don't know how to fix things.
That's a feed. That's another extremely poor quality. Okay, staff. Okay, who are my good quality feeders? You're a good feeder, but you're currently dealing with fixing because you've got to. Who else am I? Okay, you.
You have so
Deborah.
many idle people.
Deborah, get over here. Deborah, come on. There's Deborah.
Can you not, like...
Deborah, Mr. Fizzy's dying, Deborah. Deborah, Mr. Fizzy is currently dying. Deborah. I think someone else must have assigned themselves to it. We might have assigned too much staff. So now everyone's... Oh, no, someone's coming in. Someone's coming in. Oh, they're coming in. Someone,
Scarlett is so good at feeding!
A level 5 feeder is coming in. It's like... Zwah, tossing the food in. Here you go, Mr. Fizzy. Oh, Tabby's now in the red too. Mr. Fizzy is going down. And do more. Just... How are they still hungry? How are they still hungry? We've been feeding them so much.
They've also been waiting for several days for you to feed them.
This I like the fact that we've got a dramatic fish that feels like it's not been fed enough, and it's just Tabby style. Just be like, no, I have never been fed.
It's 9:45, that's why.
I have... Dear, oh dear.
Tabby eats dinner at 10 when we're not streaming.
There we go. Do you want a close look at Tabby? That's the
oh, the tabby fish.
That's the tabby fish right there, chilling out with their bros, right
yes,
there.
Indeed.
And then we've got the lovely purple, the many a true nerd purple tank over here.
Yes, love it.
I think these guys must be pretty much full size by now. So that's pretty cool.
The ones that aren't Pollux are really pretty.
Yeah, very pretty as well.
I can't remember what they are, but they're very pretty.
Bream, I think they might be bream. And the balloons are selling like absolute hotcakes. The crabs are getting a bit bigger over here. Then we've got the big pie crust crabs over on this side, and they can't eat the starfish because the starfish are, the starfish are actually pretty on the chunky side themselves. Then we've got the Nemo tank, the secret buried pirate treasure, and just some little introductory fish right here. Now, plenty of people are using the bridge. I like the bridge, by the way, because if you think about it, you come up here, you get like a view over the aquarium. Like, look at this. This is a really cool view.
Oh, wow, that's really
Because you come
nice.
in, you can see all the tanks spread out ahead of you, and all the things you can buy! Welcome to capitalist aquariums. So yeah, you get all of that, which is very cool. So I'm very happy with that. Absolutely delighted with all of that. And yeah, I think I don't have a tank that has a land aspect. I assume I have to do that in the science menu. Yeah, small beach tank. So that is, we need to do that. But I assume you want me to do the coffee machine first, because you prefer coffee over turtles.
No, you should do the turtles first.
We'll lose the progress of the coffee if we do that. So we may as well let the coffee finish up. But yes.
Hopefully that should be quick.
But I feel like actually, I feel like that's a centerpiece right there. Like, I feel like what we do is we set up a big tank that's in the center. Like, I feel like that's what draws people forward. People want to go to see the giant turtle tank. Like, that's a pretty big thing right there. I feel like that's important. So that's going to be like that's going to be like the big draw. It's like going to be the first tank where it's not like you walk down the center. It's going to be the first tank that's in the center. And then
that's cool.
You
and
split
then you go all
it.
around it.
Exactly.
I was literally going to say we should do that.
Yeah, so it's not like so there's like a bit of like diversity to like the aquarium and like its structure when you go forward. I feel like that's kind of nice right there. Clap.
Yes, indeed. Let me see. Shout out to Myra, who's been a member for 8 months.
Hello, Myra.
And Myra says LGBTQIA+. Sorry, it's just too many books. Too much book Twitter. I always go YA.
I thought you were about to say, oh, it's just too many letters. Like, wow, Claire. No, I'm glad you went that direction, blimey.
Yeah, that would not even have occurred to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a very not Claire thing to say.
Yeah, anyway, so
If there's one thing I hate, it's equality.
If there's
says
one
Claire.
thing I hate, it's like having to like learn language related things. Use no,
You
that just
monster,
doesn't
Claire.
go in many
You
ways.
monster.
Anyway, Myra
Yeah.
says LGBTQIA plus week in school. 4 kids have come out to me, and I've had to deal with 2 panic attacks since Tuesday. I'm exhausted, but love is love, and also trans rights.
Damn straight.
Yes, indeed. Absolutely trans rights, and absolutely lovely to hear that, you've got so many kids who are looking up to you and are trusting you and feel safe, like disclosing this important thing to you. And
Yes.
I hope that, obviously panic attacks absolutely suck, but I hope, I hope no more. I hope you don't get any more, and I hope that,
Ah, there's the first tunnel tank, by the way. It's just a small tunnel tank, but you can just walk through it, right there. So that's the first small tunnel tank.
Do you have a bunch of messages from the game you're not reading, by the
Oh,
way?
42. Yes.
Okay, I want to tell you to read those, but I don't want to change the number from 42.
Well, the thing is, what the game does is it gives you messages. Like you can turn this off if you want to, and plenty of these are just, hey, so and so has got better at a thing. So you can just say, hey, you know what? Yeah, here's new skill, etc. But if you're playing with infinite money, it doesn't matter so much. Plenty of these are just offers for hey, would you like a canoe? Would you like to buy my canoe and put it in your thing? Which is, fine. Or would you like to have set up a particular exhibit? Or, hey, all of these, all of our fish have grown. So, we're down from 42 down to 14, just because most of those were...
Autopsy report from when you killed some fish, eaten by some pollux.
Eaten by left, eaten by a bit of... Okay, so they may have got bigger than I suspect. Okay, we're just going to delete the autopsy reports.
Okay, could you check on those rasa?
I think they've been eaten.
There's a couple left.
Good luck, lads! Maybe they didn't grow that fast. You're 13. You're 13. You're 13. And these guys will eat... They must have been the baby ones. They must have just not grown fast enough. Really, this is their own fault when you think about it.
Really? Here's how you should message this, my darling.
Yes.
Let me give you some PR advice. It's just nature.
Yeah.
You understand? It's just survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Which is not really what that phrase means, but whatever. Much like the crew of a David Attenborough documentary, you chose not to intervene because that's your job.
Okay, so now these fish are big. If we want to top up this tank, we need to come up with stuff that's bigger than 7 or above. Otherwise, it will be eaten. So we need some. If we want to put anything big into this tank, it needs to go in. And this is a cold water tank, by the way. So then again, we could put in. It's fine. It's under control.
Axel Fax says, new scar. Yes, my new scar band eaten by pollux. Yes, Semtex points out, of course, it's the circle of life. Oh dear.
Okay, we could just put some crabs in there.
Yes, Stuart says, can't you grow some of the fish in one tank and then move them to another?
You actually can do that, yes.
And people want you to buy the canoe because you'll need the canoe, apparently.
We finished our production and we have a decoration we no longer need. Milo Good in a tanker as an exhibit by itself. Would you like to buy this canoe? Yes. I'd like to buy the canoe. I'm going to put the canoe into the tank with the murder fish.
Yay!
There we go. the canoe has been put away. And
John is building a Bond villain's lair and just wanted to be self-sufficient, says Chevron Tango.
Oh, this is perfect. Okay, we happen to have received an offer of a bull huss, which I feel like is a fish that should be able to fight back against the bastards in the tank. So when fully grown, okay, it'll only eat crustaceans, no crustaceans in the tank. It's already size 10. It gets up to 35.
Wow, how much room is there in that tank?
Enough for 2 of them, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, there'd be enough space for.
Well, thank God some of those
of them.
rasa got eaten, so now there's room for the bull huss.
Yeah, so I'd say, would you be interested in funding the cost of setting this up? So, yeah, I think we'll have that. Set up a supply them. So, okay, bull huss has just been unlocked. So I'd say if we just put 2 of them in right now, then they will survive in here. So 1, oh, they're huge. Love it. They're already massive. Yeah, you're not gonna bully these bastards. And then they need, okay, we need even more purified. They need all the purified water. So
wait, I can't.
I'll show them in a second. I just need to fix the. This thing.
Mr. Grimm says, "Fight back, John. It's not a Pokemon, Jim."
It is now.
Graham says the canoe is so that John can escape when the RSPCA come knocking. Wow.
We have got so many tanks on this one single bloody thing. But there they are already. That's them down there. So they're at the bottom.
Oh yeah, okay.
And they're already like
they're already
basically as big as the fully grown lads, and they're going to go up to 35.
So 3.5 times that big.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to be huge.
Excellent.
And there's plenty of cockles already floating around, so it's fine. We've got so many filters. Just this is a needlessly large tank, but we are where we are. It's going to be fine. But now that's all set up. Okay. I wonder if people are trying to tell me, John, have you paid attention to your messages because of the slight issue pertaining to dead fish? It's not entirely possible. We've also got access to some. Okay, we could offer you 7.
Cool.
Yeah, this is the messages offer you fish you haven't unlocked, Chad. Though I'm more into the piranhas.
Well, I mean, John, you have infinite money. Just buy them all.
Huh?
You have infinite money, can't you just buy them all?
Yes, in theory. So, okay.
But yes, a piranha tank sounds amazing, and also, you can put it with, you already have those Daisy-style polyps, right? I
think I've got there over here.
No, but I mean, like, you have them researched, so you can, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, I think if you just drag it into here.
Wait.
No, it's not fully grown yet. I think it needs to live a bit longer before it's ready to be handed over.
Oh wait, they're trading you against that.
Yeah, this is a trade.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
But they're willing to like let me unlock this animal like just permanently. Also, it needs super acidic water. And you need to be careful. You need a skilled feeder, which is understandable. So okay, either just one of them or at least 6. 6 days to grow up to full fresh water, and yes, they'll bite everything, and have a size, not the same species, size of 3 or more. So like a really tiny thing you could get away with needs to be fed roaches. And yeah, there we go. So yes, it's effectively, it's almost impossible to be eaten. You can actually put it in with large dangerous things because it is deemed to be itself highly dangerous. So that's all absolutely fine. So that's all absolutely fine right there. I thought these guys, I'm surprised these guys aren't fully grown yet. So I was like, can you check that? Like they are. 1 day away. Yeah, days until growth decreases by 1. So 3 days, 3 days, 3 days, 1 day. Okay, so this one, we just need to keep an eye on this guy. This guy's going to be fully grown, and then we can trade him for the piranhas really soon. So, like, what we could probably do is, I don't know how big the tank needs to be for the turtles, but I feel like we could have, like, you know, just some nice tanks. If we had, like, say, what have we just unlocked? And what else is there potentially in here? So, obviously, we've got these. Yeah, we'll trade those. That's absolutely fine. We could have these guys. Those are actually pretty cute. So, yeah, this needs some open space to swim in. Wimp can't be in with bullies. Again, not exactly a problem. So, and they want something in return too, so that's absolutely fine. Blah, 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 blah. That's just fan shrimp for sale. So we could just have a really cool crustacean tank over here. What do they want, by the way? Communal, they want to be in with 2 different species. That's an acidic tank. So yeah, we could have a fan shrimp. That's a deal. So now I've just got, yeah, this is not unlocked. This is just, now I've just got the tycoon set up, which is fine. And these guys are, yeah, once again, that's just that's a shark! Ooh, 2 sharks. But they want a fully grown horse-like jack. So yeah, this is why you'd actually grow a fish and then potentially sell it. So I'll just accept that, by the way, because that just auto completes right there. That's just free prestige. And that's, I think, free base prestige. Because, yeah, you need to fill up this bar in order to get to the next thing. So, okay, I've got the shrimp that are available, but they want to be put with other stuff. They are a crustacean of size 3. So they could just be put with fish, or they could be put with other crustaceans if you wanted, like, a big crustacean tank. Though, actually, it needs to be acidic. So, okay, I need, yeah, 1 acidic tank. And actually, you know what? These guys are also objective, different requirements met, different dotty bank parameters and anthers. Okay, don't worry about that just yet. You don't look particularly interesting. So what we'll have is, yeah, we'll have a piranha tank, which is, okay, so we're going to have, like, the acidic tanks. There's going to be, like, acidic piranha tank and acidic other stuff tank. Because piranhas probably ought to be kept by themselves. This is... Probably. We'll go after, I thought you were going after 1 day. Wait, days until growth. Oh, days until growth. Sorry. So, okay. We'll grow to 5 after 3. So, it's still not fully grown. Okay, so that's going to take a little bit of time to grow for the time being. So, okay. Let's start laying this out here. Let's lay out the next room and just start vaguely planning what the next room's going to look like right here.
Oh dear.
So okay, if we want to have, yeah, a big tank for the piranhas that needs to be ready to go, that could just be, yes, Claire.
The chat would like you to build a collapsing bridge and/or a trapdoor above the piranha tank to dispose of your enemies.
It sounds like an interesting idea to me.
Yeah.
I'm into that. That sounds pretty good.
Of course you are. Okay, let's see. Shout out to Sci-Fi Storm, who gave us $5 Canadian.
High quality dollars.
And says, have $5 since I found another job after my first one dumped me.
Oh no!
Put this money into the Make John stand in a jellyfish tank fund, please.
No, lol, not happening. Also, was that a Tabby again?
I think it might have been.
Tabby, you know where we are. You literally just saw us, you big dumb potato.
Tabs!
Big dumb potato.
I mean, the problem is she's on her cushion and she would like us to come to her. As always.
She's such a big dumb potato.
She's a drama llama.
She's a massive drama llama.
Indeed. Let's see.
Yeah, we'll have like a shallower tank over here on the far side. Not everything needs to be... Oh no, that can only be quite small. So okay, fine. Deep tank it is. We'll have the deep... No, not the observer tank. I want the wall tanks on this occasion. I want these to be, yeah, just kind of like embedded into the wall. And you can have that go back a little bit, but I don't think we need to actually have that in place. So this is going to be like, yeah, there's going to be 2 exhibits on either side in this area. We could maybe squeeze like a tiny bit more like food and bathrooms and whatever in this space. And then there's going to be the massive turtle exhibit. It's going to be in the center when this is ready. But yes, I also just need to set this up correctly insofar as that. And I think the turtle exhibit will be our grand finale. I'm gonna go too late tonight. We've actually got some stuff happening over the next couple of days, so we don't want to be going until dumb levels of late tonight. Because yes, we've got stuff to do.
We've got to like do our work day tomorrow at like a regular people hours, which we don't normally do. So
ridiculous.
You know, it's gonna be interesting.
Yes.
Let's see. It's not symmetrical. One wall is closer than the other. I mean, that is true.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5.
Oh, you're right. I've made this one. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. You're right.
I think that's all right.
No, I'm gonna fix it. They're 100% right. They're completely right. But that's fine because tanks can just be like you can just straight up move them.
Oh, that's good.
Which is very convenient. You can just move things. It's not a problem.
Yeah, and then you can use, basically have a bathroom that, like, occupies these little, like, what is it, the 4 or something behind,
Yeah, we could have, like, little, we could have bathrooms and food off at this side, which is absolutely A-okay. So, yeah, we could actually get rid of this and this, and we'll just have a double bathroom on this side. And then I'll just have the food dispensers on the other, and that'll be just fine. Clap.
Yeah, and Eric in chat says there's a tank with a platform above it. Use that and let guests walk above the piranhas.
Yeah, there's absolutely, you could do like a little kind of, or you could do like the tunnel through it. Like, I think the piranhas are a fun one, but I think like we could do that. But we don't have the right.
We don't have the tunnel through it yet.
Yes, exactly.
Let's see. Shout out to Lucas who gave us $5. And says the numbers in the game are supposed to mimic inches. An inch or gallon up to 5 inches. 2 gallons per inch for 5 to 10 inches. Beyond that is usually 3 gallons per inch.
Yeah. Would you like a coffee machine in the aquarium,
yes,
by the way? Would you
please.
like 2 coffee machines in the aquarium?
Obviously.
One right at the start, so you can help yourself to a coffee the moment you arrive.
Yes.
Figured you might want that.
It's like you've met me or something.
Now, do we need to actually have, like, a coffee, like a source of coffee to fill that up, or does it just work by itself? It looks like it just works by itself. Yeah, I think it just fills up at the start of each day.
Coffee is magical.
You need to buy, you need to be one of the first 50 people to buy coffee each day, otherwise there's no coffee in the coffee machine.
Stuart points out that we need the goat dispenser from Jurassic Park for the piranha tank.
That would be rather good, yes.
Let's see. Omega Game Studio gave us 25 Polish zloty.
Excellent, Zloty.
And says, long live John, the befriender of blood mages, the bane and scourge of blood mages, the blood mage.
I feel like that's unfair to me in many ways. I've grown a lot since my original Templar scum. Hooray, let's liberate the blood mages views.
Yes,
I feel like
this super chat illustrated perfectly. Like, it was like a play in 3 acts. It just worked very well.
Okay, I think that, with that, okay, so Star Polyp 2 has now grown up, which means we can now trade it straight out. Especially as this place has now actually got, like, full up, so, boom. Trade complete.
Woohoo!
Done.
Oh, and now you've unlocked it permanently.
Yeah, so that's now just available.
Do you know if stuff that you unlock in open mode also works in
No, it's unique
mode?
to every universe. It's
that's
not
good.
even per mode, it's per aquarium.
Oh, it's per game save.
It's per per literally every aquarium.
Okay.
Every single time you start a new level, you are back to either what the game set you if it's a campaign thing, or what you choose to give yourself if it's one of the other things. So I need to pick a theming for this room, by the way. Blue, tropical beach, shipwreck, pirate cove.
So that's the turtle room.
Yeah, this is the turtle room.
So I need to let you know.
Yes.
Ahead of time if it affects the theming.
Yes.
That the chat has called that the turtle tank should be called Turtles All the Way Down. And the turtles themselves, hopefully you can have enough. The turtles themselves should be called Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael.
We'll have to see if we can fit 4 in. I don't know how many are going to fit in. They might be
Hopefully,
quite large. I feel like a pirate cove with turtles in it is kind of cool.
Yes.
I'm kind of liking the pirate cove.
I think Ninja Pirate Turtles works.
Yes. You know? Yeah, I feel like pirates and ninjas feel broadly comparable.
Aligned.
I think that's reasonable, yes. So, okay, where are those? They were freshwater. Tropical freshwater fish? Yep, there they go. So, okay. Okay.
Oh, they're not so big, 4 to 8.
No, piranhas 8 to 15.
Yeah, but I was looking at the turtles to
Yes,
see
that's
if
true. We can have so many cocking turtles.
Alright.
We'll have a swarm of them. It's gonna be great.
Great.
Right, so the red-bellied piranhas, they got to 15. They don't need much in the way of purity of water. They do need, yes, some bogwood, and we need tons of bogwood just to make the water acidic anyway. And yes, they will bite other things. I mean, quite frankly, I think you're doing well as the other thing if you're only bitten. And that's it. If you're still alive, you're not doing bad. And yes, they will breed, but they need floating cover. Which we could probably start researching at some point, but I haven't seen it yet. So we don't need to worry about breeding piranha just yet. And yes, they'll eat animals and crustaceans up to size 6, but they can't eat each other because they themselves will defend themselves. So that's fine. So if they are up to size 15, but we need 6 each, then yeah, we could just fit that in, because that's 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. Oh, that's not enough, is it? I need 90.
So wait, what are you doing now?
I'm making sure there's enough space for a shoal of piranhas.
Oh, you need a shoal.
But I think it needs... Well, you could just have one, but that's a bit sad, isn't it?
So it's like either 1 or 6.
I need a bigger one. So yeah, therefore I need the deep wall tank to be the extra deep in. So if I just make it go 1 deeper, that's now up to 112. So that's now fine. So we'll need to reset the background. And technically now it's not symmetrical because one tank is deeper than the other.
Yeah,
but the guests are not going to be able to see that. So it's fine. So yeah, now that's 15. So that's now, yeah, 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90. And then one will be 105, wouldn't it? Yeah, so we can have another one of them. So therefore we can have a swarm of those guys, that's fine. This is going to need to be really acidic, and the only way I know how to make something acidic right now is using bogwood, which they want anyway. So bogwood logs and whatever, and also generates bogwood in general. So we're just going to have to put a load of that in there. It's really ugly, but they seem to want it, so they could have it. So we're just going to have a load of that in, just because we... It's just basically this is going to be all that's in this damn tank.
Yeah, but you have bogwood pieces as well as logs.
I do, but they are worth a lot less acidity, and it's going to be a struggle to make this tank acidic enough already. It's going to have to be like...
Can you put stuff on top of them to hide them? Because it's just so samey.
That is now enough. So we can now put some other stuff in there. We can now put some other little bits and pieces in there. Like, say, pirate's chest!
Oh, RO machines add acidity.
I haven't unlocked RO machines. I think that's the thing I've not unlocked yet. No! We have unlocked some of that. Okay, so we could do that, but it will need to be filled up with RO membranes. Okay, so that would probably be...
We have that, though, right?
I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of okay with... If we could have some other stuff in there, I don't mind that.
Okay, fair enough,
I don't think it looks terrible, to be honest.
No, I mean, I don't mind it as much as you do. I just mind that it's this...
Though I suspect as they get bigger, go. It's probably going to put more stress in it. So I'm probably going to put an RO machine in anyway, just because otherwise it's.
Well, that way you can have like maybe instead of having to have like 10 of them, you can have a few to decorate, and then you can put some of the pieces of wood that don't do as much acidity, but that way it's not all the same shape.
Something like that, yes.
Yes, indeed. Whilst you do that, shout out to Outfox who gave us $2 and quotes John from May 30th, 2020.
Oh dear. Oh no. What did I say?
Remember the croissants.
Can't remember why I said that.
Yeah, me either. That's why I did like a, dramatic reading of it.
Excellent. Good dramatic reading.
Thank you.
Okay, I think we need to get rid of... Because these guys also need plants, we need to get rid of some of these bogwood logs. But, like, if we're going to be adding an RO machine, we can afford to do that. So just get rid of that. And get rid of some of this. And get rid of some of... That's not getting rid of it. That's just kind of... How do you sell it? Wait, how do you... Okay. Click on that. And then... That just closes the window. That moves it.
Can you click delete on your keyboard?
How'd you get rid of that? I don't know how you get rid of that. Oh no. Interesting.
A regulator, do you happen to know? Because a regulator in chat says, as a person who's beaten every level of this game and recently got an aquarium to level 12 on hard, it's almost painful to watch John do this.
What? I'm having fun. Quiet you.
Yes, I know you're having fun. I'm just saying maybe they know how to get rid of those.
They probably know how to get rid of the bogwood
yes,
things.
Exactly. Exactly.
Click the boulder. Ah. And then click this. And then click the... Okay, I don't want to click the whole tank. It's a... Ah, you click over here. Yeah, fine. Cool.
Fair enough.
Yeah, there we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Cool.
Let's see. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. And then, shout out to U of M 2012 who gave us $10 and says, Happy Thursday live stream. I hope all is well with you all.
As far as we're aware, it would appear to be.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Max Kotal, who's been a member for 2 months.
Ooh.
Very nice indeed, and says, thank you for your quality content. Also, it's hot that you like poutine. I shall eat that for supper. From Max from Quebec. So there you go.
There we go. Would you like some poutine? Poutine's excellent.
Yeah, I hadn't had it before, but so yummy.
It is a good thing.
Yes, indeed. Wobble gave us £10. And Wobble says, I've just finished my long, busy day at work. And praise Zarklan! MHN is streaming, so I can relax.
Excellent.
Since it's a nice and relaxed stream, has John gone off the rails yet?
Yeah, for a certain volume of going off the rails.
Let's see.
Where was that thing I wanted? The April's leveled up. Well, she can get better at cleaning, and Howard's leveled up, and that's not Howard. Howard, get better at fixing things, you. And Isabel needs to get better. Isabel could just be a feeding specialist. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah, Isabel, and also like the other person who was really good at feeding, I think Scarlett. Both of them need to get really good at feeding, and this guy as well, just because you're gonna need really experienced feeders for the piranhas.
Yes, I agree. Can you look after this mirror Anthea? No, I'm busy. Right, I've already done that, so we can get rid of that because that's been supplied. And it was... Who are the people offering me the... Oh yeah, they're right here. I just need to pick them out of this menu.
Oh, they're
so
cute.
they just need to be a little bit acidic. So we need an acidic tank that's got a crustacean of size 3 in it. And, oh, hang on. I just need to check the... it is warm water. It is a warm water... warm freshwater. Tropical freshwater. Okay. Make sure you get that right. It's important.
Tropical freshwater crustacean, yes.
Yeah, so tropical freshwater. Or tropical, something that will happily live with a crustacean. Something that's not going to eat a crustacean and is happy living in acidic water. So here we go. Red striped earth eater. Right there. That's acidic tropical water. And is a shoaler and a wimp. And poses a threat to crustaceans up to size 3. Does that include you? You are a crustacean of size 3, and it's nibbleable.
Yeah, it's not gonna grow.
That's not gonna happen, and it's not gonna grow any bigger. So
can you put the fun shrimp in the massive aquarium with the turtles?
It could actually go in with the turtles, yes. It looks like it would be able to do so. The problem is it wants to go with at least 2 different species of animal, and I believe an animal is distinct from a crustacean as far as this game's concerned, because it's got like starfish and crustacean and animal. I think animal just means fish, and that's distinct. I mean, as much as a crustacean is different. So unfortunately, this is an acidic tank. I mean, could they go in with the... No, the piranhas might not eat them. The piranhas might not eat crustaceans. We need to check this. The piranhas, they will decrease the health of all tank mates, which are not the same species and have a size of 3 or more. Darn it. So it will. They won't eat them, but they will damage them over time. which is
not
unfortunate.
nice.
No, so they can't go in there either. There's nothing. No, we can't.
Okay, open it up again, the tropical freshwater, so we can have a look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so crustacean. I think, right, we just need to research more fish. Until we've researched more fish, I think we can't do anything with those guys. That's tropical freshwater. But all of those are pH neutral. They won't be happy in acidic water.
Oh, and is the turtle pH neutral too?
It
doesn't show.
Turtle doesn't... Yeah, the turtle doesn't care about that. So I think that means just don't mess with his pH. Yeah, as in, like, this is specifically requires neutral, whereas I think the turtle like could live in any, because it doesn't say, so it doesn't care. So in theory, but I wouldn't want to make the turtle's water acidic for no reason.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think we just need to leave those little guys alone for the time being. We can put them in.
I mean, yeah, it's
later.
not like those offers like it's not like those offers actually expire, so it's fine.
I think we should instead start a guppy breeding program.
Nice.
Because the guppies will breed in the event that they have floating cover, and we have got some floating cover. So I think we should just get some guppies in play and see if we could breed some guppies and literally just have them there.
A regulator says the red and green pH sign means they're happy in any pH, so you might want to check Wait, you knew that because you checked the red stripe. Yeah, it says
requires neutral water, and that says requires.
And the other guy wants acidic for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one's acidic or neutral.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
whereas our turtle friends are requires acidic or neutral.
There you go. Thank you, regulator.
Okay, so all they need is 2 fish that are not going to eat size 3 crustaceans.
And they can be neutral, and we have plenty of neutral in that kind of
yes,
in
tropical fresh water. So yes, then we have got you guys, and yeah, this is the guy we couldn't put them in. We could put them in with the rainbow and the convict. Why are you called that?
Because
protects its young from much larger tank mates, proving size isn't everything.
Well, it's called a convict probably because it's got like stripes.
Ah, the stripes. Yes, good point.
Yes, prison stripes.
And
wait a minute. So what do these guys eat?
They just eat what you put in the tank, bloodworms, and also bloodworms. Need a bit of open space to chill out in. So yeah, if we that needs 4+, and you need 5+, but they're all pretty small. There's plenty of space in this tank.
Yeah, so it can be like a big tank of loads of small
fishies. Yeah, so 1, 2,
fun.
3, 4. That's what you guys. Want, and then you want 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So that's 2 types of animal that are not going to eat the crustacean, and these guys want to be in a shoal of at least 2. But honestly, we could just put all of them in. Now these guys are okay. They are nibbleable. Let's just make absolutely sure that I think I've put it isn't a nibbler, and they are not nibblers because that will be marked as a thing.
Yeah. What does the nibbler thing look like again?
I can't see it. Yeah, nibbler right there.
Oh yeah.
With the big fan tail. It just means they eat a bit off other fish, which is rude. So now we can just put literally every one of these in here.
Cool.
And they all just go in, and they're all gonna have a lovely, lovely time. And then we'll just power up this tank. In fact, this tank's still got plenty of space in it, right? And oh yeah, the tank's still. We could just put a few more in. We just put a few more on the same tanks in. Just a few of the same. There's no reason not to go a little bit. Given they're like shoalers, you can just put more in. They don't care that the shoal's big.
Yeah, and they are fixed size, right?
They're all fixed size. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I'm just going to, need to massively set them up with plants, logs, etc. But yeah, while I am doing that, Claire, all yours.
Well, if you wouldn't mind renaming some of those rainbow fishes.
I need to set up this tank first.
Set up the tank first, fair enough.
Yes.
Well, yes indeed. Yes, because we have Anna who requested to be named after to have a quote rainbowy gay fish
Lol.
named after her.
Well, the rainbow fish seems like the right
Yes.
one for that. Yes.
So we've got 8 of them. So if 7 more people would like to be gay rainbow fish, you'll let me know in chat. There you go. All right, brace yourself, darling.
Oh dear. Yes.
Shout out to Noel, who's been a member for 4 months, and gives us a jellyfish fact.
Oh God, no.
We used to send them to space in the 90s to test how they did in 0G. They were studied to see how humans would fare.
Okay, but like we're not jellyfish, so I feel like there was a mistake in this logic.
However, I would say thank you to Noel for doing a jellyfish fact that doesn't actually give a lot of weird, gross detail about jellyfish that are gonna bother you.
Maybe jellyfish aren't actually that gross. Maybe they're just fine. And then yes, this is.
Who are you, and what have you done with my boyfriend?
Maybe jellyfish are cool.
All right, then make a tank of jellyfish.
If they could, well, I don't think I've actually got any jellyfish to unlock at the moment.
I see. Well, isn't that convenient?
I've got very few.
Yeah.
I've got very few things I can actually even put in this tank right here. Unfortunately, like in terms of plants. There's not. I need to unlock at some point more of those. So yeah, just a few more of these as well. Just kind of some of you at the side. And there we go. That's enough plant. And is that enough log? That is not enough log. You guys need some log. And okay, that's rocks. Is there anything else that gives logs? No, literally it's nothing but the jar. I've just got to have more of these bastards because there is nothing else that can provide that. So there we go. That's enough logs. And that should be you guys nice and happy. So okay, now if we just kind of zoom in over here. Yeah, this is our new room right here. So look at this. On one side, you've got the piranhas. On the other side, you've got this cool little...
Yeah, it looks lovely.
That's a cool little thing right there.
Yeah.
It's lovely. Right now they don't know. Okay, so I think that we can let the guests into this room at this point. Even though right now there isn't enough space, though we could probably... What we should probably do is we should like box off a big central area, because I don't know precisely how big the thing's going to be, but like we should have a space, like enough space for it to be a massive turtle enclosure right in the center. I think we'll have that just so people don't get confused or lost or anything. And then we just need to paint that as well. That is in Pirate Cove. So just get that sorted out too.
Paint in the tanks.
Good point. That's Pirate Cove. That's Pirate Cove. Yes.
Thank you, Chevron Tango.
And yes, the rear of the tanks never gets done, as far as I'm aware. I think the rear because
that's fine because that's
the staff bit. There's a turbot, which is fine, and I think Horse-Eye Jack was in theory going to give us something good, but we're going to get the turtle tank in just a second. So okay, guests, prepare for a brand new experience. Check out our awesome new exhibit right here, and there it is, small beach tank. It says small, which worries me. And I don't like the fact it just said small. That is high water quality. Nitrate reacting power. Okay, this possibly is how you're supposed to be dealing with larger and larger tanks that you struggle with. 1, there's a mega filter, and 2, you can start using nitrates to sort of like clean the tanks you're going. But I feel like tunnel tanks are definitely the right way to go. We're definitely talking about that. So okay, we have now got turtle tank.
Nice.
Heroes and a half shell. So okay, this is a small beach tank. This is, I mean, they say it's small. It looks pretty big to me. That's as big as it gets. It just gets like that. So, I mean,
yeah, that's perfect size for this room anyway.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much. If we put it there, that's 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure it fits perfectly in the center. It's not going to be perfectly center aligned.
Can you put it the other way?
But
just like with the bank facing.
No, it's got to be 4. It's got to be 4. No, you get out of here. It's got to be. It can't be 3 So it can't be 5 or 3. And once again, the curse of me desperately trying to make this area like that. I think it's got to be orientated like this. So it's not going to be entirely perfectly. Which side do you want to be the beach side, by the way?
I think the turtles should be looking at the tank of nice fish, not the tank of piranha eating fish.
It's like over here, then.
Well, no, the other way around, so that they...
Oh, and they're on the beach, looking down the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be like that.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, so that is going to be...
Well, and then if there's some sides of this tank that, like... If there's a couple of sides of the tank that, yeah, you can't... Oh, well, it has to be the other way around, doesn't it?
I see. I didn't even realise that till we saw that. But that's fine. So we can just sell it and rework it. So it's...
Well, I think you should turn it around anyway, so it's visible from when you come in. Right?
I think, if anything, it actually ought to be... Yeah, by the looks of it, it's... What?
You could have another tank at the back of this tank, so that when you come in, you see one thing and you think, oh, well, it's a nice tank. And then you, like, go around and it's like, boom, turtles.
Yeah, the problem is it's entirely walls 3-way around. It's only got one glass facing. So as a result of that, you kind of want to embed that into a wall rather than anything else.
But if you put it the other way around, then you could just surround it with a smaller aquarium.
I think I have a solution that I think works for me. Which is, because it's only visible from one side, we use the one side that it's got to face the public. Right here. So that's I mean, if I did it like that, that would actually be, that would be symmetrical. It's not as big as it could be, but it is symmetrical.
Okay, but how big, like, they're not that big, the turtles, right?
Actually, it looks like if I had it like... Yeah, let's see if I had it, yeah, one on one side. It looks like, actually, if I have it, yeah, that's symmetrical. If I put that there, it lines up with the other tank. I move that to here, and then I move it to here. That's now symmetrical.
Yeah.
That's actually symmetrical in the room. What I'm going to do now as a result of that is I'm going to use this side of the tank, which currently has no purpose, to basically... I'm going to use that as a shopping area.
Yeah,
because
and then in the back
this
you
path
could put
will
a different tank.
Huh?
In the back you could put a different tank.
Yeah, you could put it back to back with a different tank if you wanted to. But we're going to use this as like an area for, like, say, seating. We could have seating along here, actually.
Yeah. Harmless Toast points out double beach tank.
We could have a double beach tank, but I feel like I want the turtles to be, like, special and them to be, like, on their own.
Yeah, but... Oh, so... Okay, so this is interesting. If you made the room, like, loads bigger in the back...
Yeah.
You could have... Instead of having the turtle tank and then right behind it a different tank, you could have just a little bit of space and have, like, a bridge that goes in between the two tanks, so that, like, you know, it's not an accessibility concern because you can just walk around and look at the stuff. But if you want to look at it from up top, and you can, then you can go up the stairs and look at it from the top.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And, like, it's not really like a, you know, structural, if that makes sense. Like, it's not...
Yeah.
It's completely optional stairs.
Okay, so we've got we've got bathrooms around the back over here. So that's fine. And then we can also use... Then again, we might want to have everything be a bit more extended. Like, we could have... Rather than have this stuff over here, we could actually have them built into this territory. So if we were to move this to here, and we were to move this to here, then we could just have that as, like, a sticky outy bit round in this part of the water. We could just have benches. I feel like I just want benches here, actually.
Yeah, and I feel like also you're blocking a lot of space with those. I mean, I don't know.
I agree. I think we should just have it as a nice seating area. A nice little seating area that's right in this, that's right in this...
Oh my god.
Yes.
Harmless Toast says, a bridge over turtle the waters.
Yo, dear. Right, I think we're going to move it a little bit further back so we can have, like, a nice sign here. So
nice.
We've already established we can have the symmetrical. But I think we could do better. We could do better, damn it. We could do better than this. So, small beach tank. So, faces that way. We start it, yeah, we start there, we move it one way, and then we move it to here. There should be lots of space for that. And then that's, I feel like, yeah, if we have it there, and then to here, and then to here. One further back. That's one step further back than it was, I think. So now there's a little bit more space up front, in front of it. And then we're going to build the walls up the side of it, because you can't see at the side of it anyway. And we need a little bit of feeding space at the back of it. So we're going to have that go into this area. And we can put some, like, just staff doors. So that's just for, like, stairs, the food, etc. And then we could just have this as a seating space. We can, you know, because we need to put... There's not seating anywhere right now. So we need to have some bit of seating space so people can sit down. And they can look at the piranhas and shit. So we can just have that right there. And we can have that right there. And then we can have some bins. Because we haven't had bins for a while. We need to have bins. It's very important. So we could have just some little, some bins right down the bottom, I believe. Yep, themed bins. Fun pirate-themed bins, specifically. I assume they're going to be fun. We just have a little bit of theming and whatnot in that part of the world. So yeah, we could just make them all nice and piratey too. It's kind of just like stone, it's fine. Okay, and then we have, that's going to be, yeah, the walls are going to be pirate themed as well. You've got to make sure it's all properly themed. The tank itself, the walls around the outside. There we go. And then there's just space around the back for the staff to come and do their own thing. And for the time being, we'll just block off the rest of this. You know, you can extend into that later, but there's no reason to have people wandering around the back where there's, like, nothing for them to see right now. So we kind of put that there, and we kind of put that there. That's really nice. So that kind of works really nice. That's just like a nice place to sit, especially as there is a place to buy coffee, food, and nip to the bathroom here. So if people are tired, this is where they can have like a nice little break. And I think we should also, because this is going to be like, you know, the big exciting thing, we should also have one. We need the staff doors. Where's the staff doors? Is that part of? Oh, that's part of this. Okay, so camouflage staff doors. I have like one of them right here, one around the other side, and we need to have one right here up this thing. They all need to be camouflaged too, so paint them please. We might need them as time goes by. We need to have access to the feeding, so that's going to be here and here. So there we go, now that can be accessed. So okay, now we need to figure out how we're going to make the turtles work. This is now looking solid enough. We can put, like, you know, a nice little bit of pump and whatnot at the side. But okay, let's look at these turtles. This is the big thing right here. So the turtles need, yep, they need 1 land per turtle. There is, I believe, 5 land in here, so we can potentially supply 5 turtles here.
Okay, great, because I have 5 turtle names.
Brilliant. So I believe we can have 5 because it's 1 turtle per land. They need bright light and they need plants, but they will destroy the plants over time. And they will nibble. So anything that goes in with them must be not nibbleable. So we can put them in straight away. So, oh, they're not even that. They really aren't that big. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go. That's all the land covered already. Now, we already said they require bright lights. And they're going to need even brighter lights if we ever want them to breed. But it's okay for now. So yeah, these are freshwater turtles, not like beach sea turtles. These are a different type of turtle. Let's get a turtle fact. Do you want to hear a turtle fact?
Go on.
This is an eastern long-necked turtle. So a neck so long it folds sideways into its shell rather than retracting. When threatened, the turtle emits a foul-smelling liquid, giving this reptile one of its other common names, the stinker. Nice. Right, so we've brought the shittest turtle into our aquarium, apparently.
Okay, Axelfac.
Yeah.
Wants to know whether it matters where the feeding platform is for the turtles.
As far as I'm aware, it doesn't. I think it doesn't matter at all.
Now, Axelfac says, I have turtles and you need to feed the turtles in water because they can't eat on land, they don't make saliva. It would be a really neat detail if that was in the game.
Just in case, I'm going to put the feeding platform over the water. We're going to do it.
Thank you very much.
We're going to make this accurate. I'm going to make this all... What are you talking... Don't chastise me because I don't know turtle feeding facts. It's a bit harsh.
No, I'm sorry. This was just me thinking, wow, only for turtles would John actually say, you know what, I'm gonna put it in the right spot, instead of going, well, let's see how you eat if I put it in the wrong spot.
You're right. I'm sorry. Look, turtles are cute.
I know.
Okay?
I know, honey. I know.
feel like this is not my fault. I believe this is the turtle's fault. Okay, so this needs to be freshwater stuff, though. Yeah, there's not much we can do. We can just have some floating lettuce in this area. Maybe they enjoy eating the floating lettuce too. Who knows? That's yeah, but they're going to destroy this as time goes by. So we just need them. We can also
so you'll have to put more.
Yeah.
Later on.
So this is a relatively efficient source of it. It's unfortunate because we don't have many we don't have much in the way of plants for
oh my god, the stinky turtles will hide the smell from the bins you've put all around.
No, it's not what's going to happen. We've got so many staff. Okay, we don't need to worry about that. So it's going to be fine. So there's plenty of plants for the turtles to eat, floating and not. Now they just need the basics setting up over here. But it feels like they're pretty not fussy because they're smelly turtles. So we don't need to worry too much about that nonsense. But we'll just lay all of this out over here. Is that too far away? That might be too far away. Hang about. A little bit closer. A little bit closer perhaps. Like more like over here. There we go. You'll fit there. Now you're golden. Right, let's set up the basics here. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. Shout out to Nathaniel, who gave us $10. And says, sometimes I get frustrated doing YouTube with my nephew because all we do are dumb jokes. But then I remember you two and what your dumb jokes have meant to me, and that keeps me going.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Thank you so much, Nathaniel, and thank you for your service and providing many dumb jokes to us over the years.
Damn straight.
We always appreciate your silly puns. And, you know, sometimes, I mean, obviously, very, very nice heartfelt comments are also very much appreciated, but...
Yes. Okay, so. The turtle is an explorer. It needs 5 or more different decorations. So, okay, when you say decorations...
I don't think that count. I don't think the plants count, right?
Interesting, probably not. So, in which case, we've got enough plants, so we need to put, theme decorations, which are distinct from plants. So, okay, we need to provide them with some stuff to play with.
Oh, that's adorable.
And it all needs to be underwater. So, alright. This is fine. So, we've got to make sure we've got enough space for this. Otherwise...
Yeah, maybe make sure to not have something, like...
Nothing too big.
Nothing too big, especially at the front, so that people can see.
Mm-hmm. Little sunken.
But this is still pirate.
Yeah,
themed,
we're pirate.
right?
No, we're keeping on the pirate theme. Obviously, it's very important we keep on the pirate theme. There's a cannon might be a bit big. Cannon might be a bit aggressive.
Yeah.
For right, we'll come back to the cannon if need be. The nets are vastly too aggressive. Okay, we could kind of like have
little lantern.
A Greek vase kind of fits. That conceptually works, I think. It's very attractive.
Yes.
And then just one more decoration. Little one. Greek hoplite shield. Sweet.
Okay, that's too big.
That is too big, unfortunately.
Okay, can you go back up to, like, yeah.
Conch.
Yes.
Super easy. Yeah, okay, we'll put that, like, at the back over here. There we go. So now the turtles have got plenty of stuff to look at. So they're going to be happy. So the other thing about turtles is though they're 4 to 8 they're growing, because they're armoured for the sake of calculating being eaten, they have an effective size of 8. So they're probably not going to eat anything else. But they will nibble on other creatures. So we need to put so if we're going to put some stuff in with them.
That's not nibbleable.
It needs to be not nibbleable, and it needs to not eat anything bigger than 8. So, yes, hang about. There was the... And obviously it's got to be tropical freshwater, so we have limited options. I mean, the red-striped sun-eater, that only eats crustaceans up to 1 to 3, so that definitely doesn't eat that. Theoretically, we'll breed, but we don't have to worry about that just now. Doesn't care about acidity, alkali. Actually, it says it requires acidic or neutral.
So presumably you can't go alkali.
Well, I don't know how you go alkali. I mean... isn't this neutral water by default? Because I haven't done anything to it.
Yeah, presumably it's neutral by default. Maybe alkali is not a mechanism because no fish wants it to be alkali.
So yeah, so that fish is a wimp. It's also an explorer, so we've already got what it needs.
Nice.
It needs a shoal, so it needs at least 2 other lads there, which is fine. Its water conditioning is not bad. It does need 2 cave. I'm not sure whether they're going to have space for the cave, which is someone, and it also needs. Oh no, that's ecology points. That's fine. We need to see if we can fit the cave in. If we can fit just 2 of them in for the sake, but therefore it will need 4 cave to calculate. So
what? 4 cave?
Cave. The problem is it's going to be very difficult to fit that in at this point because it needs 2 cave per each because that's per fish.
Oh, that's per fish. Oh my goodness.
Per fish. So unfortunately, there's not much as provides cave. Like, that one's 3, which is very unhelpful. There is a 4x4 here. So if I could squeeze...
Maybe put it at the back underneath the lettuces?
I don't think that... You can't put it underneath, unfortunately.
Oh.
If I was to... Okay, I think if I Jenga this round a little bit. If we Jenga this round, then if you shuffle to... There's a spot there. Alright, so that's spaced up for 3. And then there's more than this that actually needs. So if I get rid of one of these, if I get rid of you, decoration 63, get rid of that. There are now 4 spare spots. That would suggest that if I just were to rejiggle this around a little bit, I could create a 4x4 grid of space. Okay, so that needs to go. This has got to be doable. This is doable.
Are there no other fish that can go in aside from those fish?
There are very few fish because it has to be freshwater, and most fish are saltwater.
Yeah, but have you ruled out all the other fish? Do we definitely need caves?
Well, if you were to perform a scientific survey as to has John actually checked.
That's my question.
The answer would, in some ways, be no.
Hey, John.
Yes?
You know what would be helpful if you checked?
Uh-huh.
Is, actually, I need to read some super chats to you.
Mm-hmm.
So, you can spend time checking.
Caves! Now we just need a few more plants to get rid of the plants I destroyed.
What about the Amazon sword? Would that be 1? Because then that can go in little spots that are still open.
That goes in a bit more easily. Yep, there we go.
Is that enough plants?
That's enough plant. Yeah, that's now enough plant. And there's plenty of caves. So there we go. I have fixed the solution.
Great. Okay.
Oh no, it also needs bogwoods.
There's no room for anything else. I believe you have filled every single space.
I believe I have, yes. But it's so perfect. It only needs 2 bogwoods to make it fit.
Okay, but...
If there's going to be 2
John,
of them. Yeah.
So, I thought you said there needed to be 3 for a shoal.
Didn't it just say... No, 2 plus.
Okay.
At least 2.
You said 2 others when you were talking about it.
No, it says 2 plus, so 2 is fine. So it's already got that stuff. All I need to do is find a way to squeeze 2 bogwoods into this in a way that makes sense. Well, how much? Let's have a look. See, bogwood. A single bogwood log, which is only 2, gives me all the bogwood I need.
Yeah, but there's just that room does not exist. It just isn't there, John. Mathematically. I'm sorry, honey.
But if I was to put into the... Also, guppies are nibblables. They can't be put in with the turtles. And the convicts and the rainbows we've already put in. And also, the rainbows need... Oh, did I give them the space they need? I probably didn't, you know. I'm glad I noticed that right now. The rainbows right now, they need free space to swim. And I didn't give them it. So we might need to just double check that this is... If I literally just move this one plant, then they will have the space they need. So I just need to move, because they want free space to be able to swim happy. And so that one, this one, that one. You just move to this side, buddy. And there we go, now they're happy. Now they're happy little bunnies.
So they just need 1 4 square for everybody.
They need a 2 by 2 square for them to swim in when they feel like swimming with nothing in the way. This tank has got a bit crowded. Not going to deny. This tank has got a little bit on the overcrowded
If John's
side.
not dead set on 5 turtles, you can move 1 or 2 decorations up on the beach and make room for bogwood. Okay.
But we like the turtles.
Just delete some of the decorations and it'll be fine. Plants count as decoration?
What?
Okay.
They do?
Apparently.
Are we 100% sure they do?
Well, this is from a regulator who's like finished the game a million times, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm inclined to say, yeah, I'll probably trust their judgment.
Okay, so in which case, let's get rid of the compass, because I wasn't so keen on that one anyway. The compass and the Greek, because that's not really the pirate theme, to be honest. And then, all we need to do is, maybe this is like the decorations tab in general. And then if I just put 1 bogwood log right at the front, which is going to make the area slightly acidic, but the turtles don't give a shit. So this is now... In fact, actually, it's not acidic, because the acidity needs to be greater than the water of the tank for it to count for anything.
Okay, a regulator says a decoration for that purpose is any item in the tank.
Okay, so we got plenty in there.
Thank you.
So now... Acidic or neutral, so they don't care about that. So, okay, now we just put 2 of them in here. 1, 2, yep, fine. So they're now in there. They could just be in there by themselves. And...
Okay, what about the... have we put the turtles in yet?
Yeah, the turtle's already in there.
Okay.
There's a little one.
Yeah.
They can get bigger, though. And in theory, I feel like we could just put some more of these guys in.
Do they need 2, like, cave and whatever each?
Yes, but they've got
said?
that. The cave is like 8. There's loads of spare cave. There's so much spare cave. My only concern is if they double in size, whether the bogwood might go up, but I don't know. I think that's enough. I think we just say that's it. I think that's them now. And we put a little sign up.
Oh, Axel Fact points out that when you place a plant in a tank, it calls it decoration number. Blah, blah, blah. Ooh, put it on the side where the beach is, because then, you know...
Yeah, it's literally not...
Sand.
Yeah,
it's not
that's really
anything.
clever. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, so...
Ooh, do you want to say again about me being really clever?
Mm-hmm. No, I don't. No one got that on tape, right? Hey, don't get your chocolate on the glass! Get the chocolate away from the glass. Look how they hold the book, like, aggressively forward. Like, not open. I really feel like there should be an animation where the book is open. Even if it has to float from because it can't do arms yet. The book should, like, should float open, like they're reading it as they go next. It's like a tour guide, isn't it? Well, and maybe it could just be, like, you know, a book from the gift shop. But I like to imagine it's more like a tour guide.
Yeah.
And also we need to get some vegetables in this area. Because right now there is no source of vegetables. So vegetable dispenser. Right there. There we go. No, not there. Seriously, get rid of that one. Right, so that's all absolutely fine. And I think a quality feeder is coming in right now to feed the turtles. So there we go. That's just actually, you know what, I'm pretty happy with this at the end here. So if we just zoom right in, check this out. Right down on the ground here, Claire. So this is our new, in fact, you know, no, let's do the whole thing. Let's do the whole thing. Let's do the whole thing. We're gonna do the whole thing now. So we're gonna zoom in. There, see, we come in and we pay our, like, ridiculous money, and we see these people glitching into each other. Oh God, what nightmare have I walked into? And I think, but wait, I can't do stairs. Oh, thank goodness there is excellent accessibility in this aquarium. And I come around here and I see the fish and I see the super colourful, awesome crabs down over there.
Mini.
Yeah, check them out. I assume they're super colourful because they like hang out with the anemone. And I see the secret parrot. Oh, I'm so glad that, like, you know, not only is this aquarium accessible, but there are secret bonus Easter eggs. That is delightful. I'm so happy. You come here and sometimes people are giving little speeches, which is nice. And there's also coffee and, you know, plenty of, you know, hermit crab toys if you want to. Look at that.
Oh my God, it's so
It
cute.
basically looks more like a frog in a shell wearing mittens. But, yes.
Wow.
And then you can help yourself to a tour guide and some pop and some chocolate. And there's a lovely big seating area. You can buy all the balloons you want. Come around here, check out the other now much bigger coral. Massive ass crabs
cool.
and whatnot. And then we just kind of go over this direction to the Pollock Memorial, where we feel, oh, these guys are going to be massive by now. Where are the... Wait, why aren't you guys bigger? I thought you were supposed to be like the size 35 by now or something. Maybe I've spent too much of the game paused, they haven't grown yet.
Yeah, maybe.
But yes, there's massive ass pollocks right here, and the corpses of the various wrasse that didn't make it, which is very sad indeed. Little life rings, what a fun touch. What a fun whimsical touch.
Are there actual corpses?
No, I think they just disappear. They're not actual corpses. So you go over the bridge, which is super cute and nice. The tanks are always really full, by the way. If you look at the tanks, the water is right up to the top. Like, the slightest splash, water's going to go everywhere. So, I mean, we come over here, and we learn about cookies and beakers and recycling. And we see, there's Tabby. There's a tabby fish. These guys are now fully grown.
Yes.
And Tabby only likes hanging out with her own kind. She doesn't like hanging out with other fish. She gets grumpy otherwise. And then we've got
to be fair, that's optimistic for our Tabby to even like hanging out with cats,
beautiful purple. But then you see in the distance, crucially, there they are. There's the turtles. Chilling up. They really are ugly fuckers, aren't they?
Okay.
So there's some that just enjoy. Yeah, they just enjoy. Sometimes they swim, sometimes they crawl. So yeah, that one's swimming and that one's crawling. So they kind of do both, which is nice. Yeah, they've also got a couple of lovely big red fish just to share with, and they just don't care each other. And if you go one way, oh, I assume a thing just happened. Yep, there's the small tunnel tank. Deep
cool.
outcrop tank. Used in situations where you want some tanks down the middle of a room, but you don't have the width available for regular wall tanks. So, okay, kind of like a really jutting out tank. That's kind of cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like that. And back to where we were. To here, there we go. And if you go one way, you've got more bathrooms over here. Plenty of bathrooms available. You've got the shoal of piranhas, which is super cute. They're cute. I love their little derpy faces.
Yes, they're really
Piranhas
derpy
are super
looking.
Cute.
by the way,
and the other side,
the bathrooms.
Yeah.
The bathroom in this game are gender neutral, right?
I didn't know. Yes, it would appear so.
I mean, you
which
know,
I think is
they
fairly...
still have an incredibly binary sign on them, but whatever.
I mean, given they've got like it's just individual stalls, so I guess that makes sense. Yes, I mean
that
that's true. In,
make
like
sense.
that's true in Roller Coaster Tycoon too as well. There's never been gendered bathrooms in most park building games. It's just the thing is, I don't think it's anyone's making a statement. It's just the fact that
I'm making a statement.
It's needless extra faff for the sake of park building to have to set up 2 bathrooms instead of 1.
Yes, John, that's also why there's no accessibility things in the game. We are, like, talking about it for the people who are watching us, though.
Because, yes, like, mostly in park buildings, like, if there's not a strict in-universe mechanical reason for something, it's going to be removed on grounds of faff. But you're right, that shouldn't necessarily be true, and that's something for the devs to have a think about.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. Oh, okay. So can you look at the one with the rainbow fish?
The one with the... Oh, yes, you wanted the rainbow fish to be named.
Yes, we're renaming the rainbow fish and the turtles as well.
Okay, go.
Okay, so the rainbow fish are
Anna. There's one rainbow fish.
Yes, Nola.
As in just spell it for me.
Nola.
Nola. Yeah.
A regulator wanted to be one, so that's ORI.
ORI.
GULATOR.
TOR.
Yeah.
There you go.
We've got an Emma.
There we go. Emma.
Sam.
Okay, to cycle down to all these. Sam.
We've got Ewan, and I believe that's being spelled like a maybe a Scottish way.
Which is Scottish way?
E-U-A-N.
Sorry. Yep.
U-A-N.
Yep, like that. Okay.
We've got a Morrigan.
There's Morrigan.
She's named after somebody's daughter.
Excellent.
And the last person who asked for one was QT Funny, which is the letter Q and then T.
A bit, but how's the spacing working that?
It's all attached.
It's all one.
It's QT as in a cup of tea.
Yeah.
And then funny.
Yes, like that.
Q T-E-A. Funny.
Right.
Sorry.
Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm so used to seeing that name, like it's
The thing is, you see them written. I hear them said a lot, but I don't see them written as much. So I know them by speech, but I don't always know the spellings.
Myra, I'm so sorry that you don't get to be a rainbow fish. I think just at the time that I asked, you must
I'm
have been
sorry.
writing the
Excuse
song.
me. Myra's house, where all the rainbow fish hang out together.
All right. He sorted it. He sorted it out.
This is Myra's house where all the rainbow fish live.
Now, let's see. Okay, so one of the turtles.
Yeah. Yep, just I was just doing a bit of routine maintenance there.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the turtles.
Turtles, yeah.
One of the turtles is going to be named Penguin.
Yeah.
And that's for Axelflax's turtle, Penguin,
Oh.
who recently passed and was 17 years old.
That seems like a good run.
Axelflax had Penguin the turtle for a really, really long time.
Yes.
So that was, you know, it says she lived a good life and was probably about 22 years old when she died, but he had her for 17 years. And for the other turtles, we had somebody, we had a consensus for Great Atwin.
That is with an apostrophe, isn't
Yes,
it? That's spelled with an
correct.
apostrophe, yes.
Yes. And then that means we have 3 Ninja Turtles. So you pick your favorite Ninja Turtles.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Well, obviously, we've got to have Donatello. Because, you know, he does machines, as the English songs. Actually, what is does the French song have the really awkward, like, what do the turtles do according to the French song? Like, in Tortue Ninja, like,
I don't remember.
do they get introduced?
I don't think so. I don't recall.
Do they
I
not?
only
Because
remember...
like they get introduced in the English version where each turtle gets like his own line, but some of them are really awkward. Like I think Raphael is cool but rude, and Michelangelo is a party dude. But Donatello is just introduced with Donatello does machines. It's like, oh, okay. Does he not have a personality? He just has a job to you. Is that how it is? You bastard. Was Leonardo was Leeds? Was it Leonardo leads, Donatello does machines?
Leonardo's the leader in blue.
Yeah.
Donatello...
Wait, that's not. I think that's the full version that wasn't actually used in the thing.
Well, fine. I just googled it.
This is possibly This is not the original version. That's not the classic version. That might have been a re-release that was done later down the line. We need the.
Alright. Give us a second, yeah? There you go.
Yeah,
Leonardo leads, Donatello does machines.
That's a fact. Raphael is cool but crude. Sorry, I thought it was rude, not crude. Michelangelo is a party dude. Now, I always feel like, you know, Leonardo just declaring himself in the song to be the leader is a bit of a dick move. But then, you know, Raphael didn't bring much of a personality to the table. Neither did, you know, Leonardo and Raphael. They both didn't. So Michelangelo, and like I feel like Michelangelo and Donatello have to go in. But like Leonardo versus a Raphael, I mean they're both non-entities personality-wise, really, when you think about it. Can I see it again?
Yes.
Yes. There we go. I mean, it's got to be, yeah. I think it's
Donatello does machines. He's technosexual, apparently.
And he's the best one. He's the best one because he's the nerd and he actually is useful, and he's clearly grossly misrepresented by his teammates there.
Wait, like which? So Donatello's in. Leonardo's in blue.
Yeah.
What colors is everybody else?
Raphael's red, Donatello's purple, Michelangelo is orange. So you just want Raphael because he's red, don't you?
Yes, I do.
You're so.
Also, I enjoy being cool but crude.
You're so cocky predictable.
Yes.
There you go. There we flipping go. So yeah, there we are. That's our little aquarium right now. Which actually, now thinking about it, if we just kind of zoom right, oh,
Raph
blimey.
was a dick. He was my favorite.
Look at that. Now you can see, depending on where the people are, you can see all the way to the turtle thing right from the starting bridge. This is why the bridge is important, because the bridge gives you an elevated look over the whole thing right from the get-go, which is really good. I think that's excellent. And there's Ron Weasley with his book. Love little Ron Weasley there. And yep, there we go. And everyone's and people just wandering around with hermit crabs coming out of their groin.
Yes, as I said at the very beginning, it's not good hermit crab placement. Also, trans rights.
There we go.
Because you mentioned a character from, you know.
Yes. I was wondering what hermit crabs are. So where's can I go with this? Hermit crabs. I was really excited.
No, I realized that the timing of me saying it, like, juxtaposed it with, like, groin and stuff, and that's not actually, you know.
Yeah.
So that's just
I was wondering if you like go for like hermaphrodite crab, or I don't know.
I don't know.
I was wondering what the fuck you were going with that.
Look, we don't talk about Harry Potter without saying trans rights. It's a rule.
Damn straight. Yeah, I'm actually also kind of curious if the piranhas respond to being fed in any way, whether that's actually a thing.
Okay, let's see. Now that we've done the fish and the turtles,
yes.
Shout out to Koku, who gave us $5 and said thank you for the hill stream today. I just got home from a funeral for my dad. I need the humor today more than ever. I love being in your wonderful community.
Okay, well, we're obviously very sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing all right.
Yes, absolutely. Very sorry for your loss, and
yes,
happy that we can help in any way.
In
that's
any
possible,
way at all.
really.
Yes.
Let's see. We've also got a message from Nylet Inc. who gave us $5 and says it's always nice to relax before work. Are you doing anything more, John, with the Skyrim anniversary?
Yes, live stream next week. Live stream next week for Skyrim, for new Skyrim stuff. And
very nice.
Is there? That's feeding stick dispenser. I think we're fine with that, actually. Okay, I'm a little bit. Well, let's see what happens when he's done. I'll be a little bit disappointed if the piranhas don't in any way, like, react to being... Okay, there's definitely been a movement there. They definitely started moving around a little bit more when the food went in. But I admit, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more. Then again, he's not done feeding. He needs to keep feeding. And now... I was hoping for a bit more animation on the piranhas. I feel like if there's one animal you want where after you've put their food into the tank, you want to see a bit of action, it's the piranhas. So I feel I'm slightly disappointed. Slightly disappointed. Though it's so difficult to do. Because, like, you know, park builders, you can just get away with people wandering around and, like, you know, when they step out of a roller coaster, you go, woohoo! And that's it, you're happy. But this, like, you genuinely want, like, you know, every fish to act in an intelligent way and people to react in an intelligent way to the fish. So it's a very difficult job. It's very difficult to get this right. So the fish, for the most part, are really, really well put together. They are really interesting. They do all sorts of cool stuff. Are you growing, by the way? You are going to... We'll grow to 35 after... If just one day, days until growth, and is that true for you as well? We'll grow to 1 after 6 days. Decreases by... No, we'll grow to 35 after... We'll grow to 35 after 6 days. Okay, they're going to spend a long time growing. They're going to spend a long time growing the big-ass things we actually got there. So we've got this long, thin aquarium.
Yeah. Macroglossum says... why should the piranhas react? They aren't actually vicious unless you starve them.
I guess that's true. Oh! The fan shrimp are apparently not happy due to insufficient... We may have missed something with the fan shrimp. They need... they're explorers. They need more stuff. They're dying from boredom.
Lol.
Okay, we just need to give them, like... I'm going to give them a compass. And there we go. They're now happy. Because they've now got a compass. They're little explorers. I'm sorry, lads. I didn't mean to kill you due to lack of stuff to look at. You've now got something else. And that does prove it. Because, yes, it's 1, 2, 3 for the plant, and then 4 with that. So, yes, any plant counts as a decoration. So this tank might be a bit over-decorated, but you know what? We've just got, it's just more stuff for the turtles to explore. They're going to have a lovely time, it's fine. There we go. Claire. How are you doing in general, by the way? How was,
We're a wee bit behind.
Okay.
Just, you know.
Well, we just got a nice little... Well, we can wrap up with a final tunnel tank.
Very
We try
nice.
and figure out how that works together.
Can you figure out how that works together while I talk and you don't talk? Or you've replied to people?
I mean, this seems like an interesting question, doesn't it?
Alright,
Go ahead.
For the tunnel tank, by the way, Niche Icon has been a member for 40 months.
Excellent.
Very long time.
Very long time.
And Niche Icon says, a friend of mine very recently had their longtime pet pass away.
Oh dear.
Could you dedicate a tank as a memorial to Boo, who was a good dog?
I see no reason why we could not do said thing.
Yes, and I thought maybe a tunnel tank.
Yes.
Because that seems like a playful type thing that a dog would like.
Yes.
Denim Nightmare gave us $10. And hey John and Claire, I started watching with Fallout 4 YOLO, but now I've enjoyed everything from bridge ballasts to Chrono Wars to one-way road systems. Here's to the best channel ever. Thank you for all the laughs.
Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. That's very well put as well. Let's see. Blackwater Park gave us $5. That seems like an apt name for the stream. First time in months I'm not at work during a live stream. I hope you're both doing well.
We are doing it pretty well, I'd say.
Yes, indeed. And then, oh god. Hey, John.
Oh dear, yes.
Why are detectives always found by the seaside?
I don't know, Claire. Why are detectives always found by the seaside?
There's something fishy going on there.
No, that's just the pun from the title of the stream.
Okay, well, I didn't... Yes, okay, fair enough. Well, that was from Flared, who gave us £5, so thank you very much, Flared. Chevron Tango gave us £5 also, and so I figured as a classicist you probably have opinions on this burning question. What is the plural of octopus?
If we were literal, it would go octopodes, but as a general rule, we don't, because of course octopus doesn't come from like Latin us like many other words. It comes from octopus, just meaning 8 foot. So if you were to pluralize pus, it goes to podes in the plural. But as a general rule, we accept that in the English language, you don't anglicize Greek plurals in their original Greek form because Greek is extremely irregular next to Latin. So words just go bananas all the time. So we agree we don't do that. So that's, I'm willing to accept that octopuses is both the accepted form by dictionaries and just makes the most sense to work with. I think we could deal with that. We could just accept that. Do I want this to be sufficiently... I feel like I want to move this back a little bit so that I don't force people into the tunnel. So if I put it like this, it forces them into the tunnel, but it means this entire front is wasted.
Yeah, and also, like, some people might want... Like, it's also fun to look at people going in the tunnel from outside the tunnel. You know what I mean?
That's true. I feel like it may be, like, here. And then I'll just move the walls back a little bit. Then I'll just move the walls, yeah. And then I'll just move the walls a little bit.
Because I think it would be fun as well, like, if you're continuing to have people being able to walk on either side of the room,
yeah,
then you wouldn't necessarily... Yeah, exactly. You can have some other small tanks on the side, and yeah.
Yeah, that works. Now they can walk through, or they can just look if they want to. And, like, you know, people can take photos of their own people waving from inside the tank and da-da-da-da. So I feel like that's, you know, assuming you're allowed to. I don't know if there are rules about photography. I'm sure there are rules about that. We'll pick fish that you can photograph.
Shout out to Ro, who gave us £5 and says, I love this game. How are you both doing? And how is Tabby? You may need more staff soon.
I think Tabby's doing just fine.
Yeah, Tabby's perfect.
Tabby's a good girl.
Tabby's the goodest girl, and we're doing fine. We've got, yes indeed, we've got a busy few days coming up. We've also got think we're gonna have a stir fry after this.
Ah, yes,
so
the stir
that'll
fry.
be really nice and quick. And you know, not to make it a bit too real with this fish-based game, but we're having prawn stir fry.
Ooh, prawns.
Nom.
In all fairness, creatures in this game eat prawns, so it's fine.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's see. Michael gave us $10 and says, greeting from cold Alaska, currently minus 18 degrees C.
That feels pretty cold.
Yeah, seriously. I just finished a class using math that I haven't used for over 20 years. I need a nice calm stream to relax. I guess this will have to do.
Aww.
Well, I hope that, yes, I hope that your brain isn't too fried from hard math.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know mine would be. Let's see. Myra, do you want to give me an update on that song that you were working on?
Oh, we've got songs, do we?
I think we do. But yes.
I feel like in the tank with the tunnel, I want to put the eels in.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Because the eels are kind of, you know, kind of weird and creepy looking. And they will eat only crustaceans up to size 3. So if we just keep crustaceans out of it, that's absolutely a-okay. We could put in some nice, some longhorn cowfish as well. Actually, some schooling bannerfish seem kind of cool. So requires a tank with at least 30. Well, that's fine. That will not be a problem at all. So yeah, I'm going to put them in because they're kind of cool looking. I just want like interesting fish for this. So okay, we'll put 6 of them in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Thank you, Myra, you superstar.
Okay, and then the eels are happy to just be on their own. They don't care. But yeah, they're only eating crustaceans. They'll need a bit of cave. So we'll just like put, say, 1, 2, 3, 4 in there. And hang on, they're going to grow. Okay, so that's going to represent. I just put 4 of them. So that's what was that? 4 times 9, 36. So the other ones I just put in were you guys. That was 5. So 36 plus the... I just put 6 of them in. So that's 36 plus 6. That's 66 capacity. So we got plenty of spare space yet. They eat greens. They can't go in with the fox-faced rabbitfish because they just like food competitors. Yellow tangs could just go in. So we're at 66 right now. They don't really care about anything whatsoever. They're not crustaceans, so the eel can't attack them. And yeah, these guys are super chill as well as the yellow tangs. So it's 66. That just goes up to, yes, if I just put... That's an extra 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not full, but you don't need to actually like fill up every single tank. Then again, you know, I'll just put a few more yellow tanks in. That'll be fun. And then I think what we should also do, what's really important in this one, is we put a really good decoration at the back. The decoration at the back has to be on point in this tank.
Yeah.
Because it's a tank where literally people might like want to take a photo of their friends in the tunnel. So you want to get the actual the decoration at the back absolutely spot on. And this is, yes, heat and water. Okay, I've just sorted out those basics. Clap.
Yes, indeed. I've just gathered some pet pictures from the Twitter to do later.
Excellent.
Myra's confirmed that she's already sent the song. It's in inbox. And then, let's see. Ben has been a member for 32 months and sent us a little love heart.
Oh, thank you very much,
very,
Ben.
Very cute. Molly gave us $2 and says, I'm just saying hi. Thanks for being great.
We do our best. Thank you for thinking we're great.
Yes, indeed. Nicholas gave us $5 Canadian.
High-level dollars.
And sent a little dog clapping his hands sticker.
Excellent. I know that one.
Very
I like that
cute.
one.
Yes, indeed. We've also got $1 from Buster Bear. As always, YouTube has like a weird restriction. If it's $1, it doesn't let you leave a message, but you can always reply me in chat because that seems a bit ridiculous to us. Like any amount of money donated should really get you a message.
Yes, absolutely. It's always been a weird ass thing, that.
Yes, indeed. Also, Tabby Zora, Vaz Nerdmandy, gave us £5 and says, having you two end the chat like my joke about the bottom feeders in the tank called Westminster. That made me happy flap, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
It's very cute.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, very interesting.
Oh, yeah.
So Nick gave us $5 and says we have fish hatcheries that allow us to buy fish food to feed them, and they teach kids about each type of fish. Then the fish are released. I mean, they said then they are released, and I assume they mean the fish and not the children.
Though, you know, if we are keeping the children prisoner, please release the children.
Yes, that.
Their parents are worried, and have been for some time. There have been multiple appeals made on the news.
Yes, indeed. Oh, dear. Great. Shout out to Maxwell, who gave us $10 and says, I'm so excited to see this, but unfortunately I'm about to get on a plane. I'll have to watch the VOD when it's out, but in the meantime, here are some tabby bucks. I hope you're enjoying the game.
That'll be a lovely time.
Yes. Of course.
There's a Greek broken column that just fits in the rear.
Oh, very nice.
Now that's if we just
that's lovely.
zoom in here. So yeah, if you're
oh,
there you
that's
go.
so nice and colourful.
So if you're like having like, you know, if you're getting some like pictures taken with a friend, you've got like rocks and the thing in the background, and yeah, you can just apparently just walk through here. Which I'm surprised there's like not like more of a path on this thing, but the game says people could use this. So I'm assuming people could use this.
More of a path, you mean like more flat?
Yeah, like more of a flat path. I feel like that'll be quite, tricky to walk through. Like, I say that it's fun for kids, but I'm just surprised. Right, also just...
I mean, it's probably just, like, that's just seems like just an artifact of, like, making it be a nice and symmetrical drawing for the game.
Could well be. Right, let's just make sure the door's present and correct there. And then we also just want... Is there anything else we need here? I feel like because there's the stuff, the corner. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this door. I'm gonna put the door elsewhere. I'm just gonna put the door slightly around the corner because I want to put stuff in each of the I want to put stuff in the corners so it feels like it's not empty. So I will put like...
Yeah, I feel like if we weren't preparing to wrap up, we could easily have tanks all along those walls.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to put that, like, the disguised staff door is going to be right there. And then I'm going to put, like, a nice thing in the corners at the rear over here. And I'm actually thinking I couldn't fit these in elsewhere. The ancient gate is that's kind of cool. We could put one there and one there and make them symmetrical. I've just completely blocked the door again, so we'll move the door one more. The door, sooner or later I'm going to find a place for the door where it actually works. We'll put it there and I'll put a bit more wall here. It would be nice, by the way, if when you painted a wall that had already been decorated, it auto applied that decoration. I feel like that would make sense. Like, you know, if you've done that, I feel like it should auto apply that. And hey, do the... Excuse me.
Is it glitching because you have a decoration in the way?
Possibly. You, buddy. Get out of the way while we're painting, please. There we go. Yay. Uh-oh. No. It doesn't exist. It's a ghost. This...
Can you, like, drag, the...
Oh, no. This wall is a ghost wall. Quick, save and load. Don't look. Nobody look. Everybody look away while we try and fix. There. Let's see if we can just quickly fix this. We're just quickly. Everything's gonna be fine. Yeah. Now we're just gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it.
Okay. Can you let me talk instead of doing fish noises?
I mean, that sounds like bullshit to me.
Anyway, shout out to Nola who gave us $5 and says lock picking. That is all.
Is this yelling at me for not taking that skill in Dragon Age? I know some people have been saying that.
I'm gonna assume that, yes.
It could be that.
Wait, what did you actually do?
I just saved and reloaded the game,
Oh,
and it
enough.
seems to have worked.
Shout out to Lady Skittish of Fluffiness, who gave us 50 Swedish krona. I didn't know Tabby was in Sweden. Let's see. John, have you considered looking at the Outer Wilds expansion? It's really good because the rest of this message is unreadable due to spoilers.
The thing is, I just kind of thought the Outer Wilds was kind of like, I felt like it was done in its form. Like, I didn't look at the Outer Wilds and think, yes, this needs a bit more. Like, it's actually such a weird game to even have like a sequel at all. So I was very confused by that. And yes, we're out of plants in the turtle tank. So as we now know plants equal decoration, I can get rid of some of these decorations without having to worry about it. Like, maybe at some point, but I'm not in a rush. It just feels like such a weird game to even have an expansion. It felt like a story that was done. Like, very done. Like, I wasn't sure why there was more of it. And that is, yep, 17 out of 15. So that should still be fine in terms of decoration and exploring, because there's plenty of space in here. There's all sorts of bits and pieces. So I'm waiting for someone to go into the tunnel. There, someone's going into the tunnel.
Oh, that's
Person
cool.
number 1 goes into the tunnel and chills out. Don't stand in the tunnel.
Well,
You're blocking the tunnel. You're blocking the tunnel for other people. I feel like if you go for the tunnel, you have a social commitment to come out of the tunnel pretty quickly. Though apparently in this universe everyone can just glitch for each other, so that kind of gets around some of the issues.
Seriously.
Don't take your balloon into the tunnel, it doesn't fit! Oh no! Don't take balloons! Please do not take balloons into the tunnel! Your balloon is now in the tank! No, what are you doing? Stop it! Oh.
Dear, oh dear. Okay, let's see. Shout out to Chestyakov. Wait, sorry. Probably Dmitry is the actual first name. Gave us 400 rubles and says, due to COVID shenanigans, my restaurant is closed for today, so I'm sitting and watching your stream. Glory to Claire, hooray for Tabby, and hi John, since you're there.
Boo, this sounds like bullshit to me.
Dear, oh dear.
Sounds like bullshit to me.
Also, check out some Russian magic. I can turn an R into a backwards facing R, which is a letter in the Cyrillic alphabet.
The Cyrillic
that's
alphabet
not
is
called that.
excellent. I can't deny the Cyrillic alphabet
Yeah.
is excellent. It's
Yeah.
a high level alphabet. It's a high level alphabet.
Sorry, I
like
should
that.
have looked up what that letter is called. It's not just it turned around. But thank you so much, Dmitry. Question from Paul.
Yes.
£2.
Mm-hmm.
If the podcasts were Roman emperors, which ones?
I feel like it's the year of the 4 emperors. I know there's only 3 of us, but it feels like the year of the 4 emperors kind of sums up the general tone of chaos. I think that's reasonable.
Dear, oh dear.
That was the year where we got for a lot of emperors due to various murder.
Yeah, no, I got that.
Yeah.
I understood that with
Excellent.
context clues. Like how emperors change and how normally you don't have 4 in a year.
Yeah. Normally a lot, like 1 a year will do just fine. Even that's arguably like, you want to keep them around for longer than 1 year.
Yes, indeed. Dear, oh dear. Carolina gave us 15 Australian dollars.
High level dollars.
Says, good morning from Australia. I'm quite pleased I'm able to catch a live stream for once. Thank you for all the great content.
Oh, you're very welcome indeed.
Yes.
Also, but this aquarium is now a head-on science next to ecology, which is
Woohoo.
not seen very often.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've just been building the ecology stuff. And I think some people are unhappy because they don't have food. But there's literally like a food vending machine right there. Like, just go and
Is
find
it
the food
because
vending
they
machine.
want to eat something that's not chocolate because they're weirdos?
I don't think so. I
Okay.
think they're just there's a few people around here that are just like, hey, why can't I find? I'm too hungry heading home. Yeah. Well, there was literally a chocolate vending machine right there. I feel like this one's on you. All right, we have got I think 3 different food vending machines in this single relatively linear straight line of an aquarium. All right, this one's on you. If you can't figure this out, this one's on you. Screw you, you stupid loser. Clap.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Axelfag, who says in chat, excellent answer. John on the Year of the Four Emperors. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if this would count as a spoiler. It's very non-specific, but Harmless Toast says the Outer Wilds expansion is basically just a second Outer Wilds game hidden within the first game. So sounds like maybe not like adding stuff unnecessarily, but like just recontextualizing or reordering the stuff that's already there. I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to say that you have to or whatever. I'm just, you know.
I'm a fish.
Let's see. A regulator says you can't live on chocolate, and I say you can when you're just visiting an aquarium.
You could
for
try.
half a day. Yeah, also that.
Yeah. More hermit crab toys, more balloons. Give me your money, you plebs. I love these. Park builders are just great. These people, the people of this park builder seem particularly not fussy about buying. Like, they seem to just, if they interact with something, they will buy it. Like, the concept of, I don't want this because it's not relevant, doesn't seem to occur to them. Like, in Roller Coaster Tycoon, people only buy umbrellas when it's raining. Or they buy a park map when they want to find somewhere. In this game, it kind of feels like if they see something and they have money, they will buy it.
Wow. Hashtag relatable.
Only for you.
Well, it's a common feature of ADHD and stuff like that with the impulsivity and stuff.
If I could use
fine.
I'm going to try and create a flow by saying go this way first, then, yeah, that's fine. Then go this way. Or rather, like, go this way next. And then they can choose where they want to go after that point. Just to try and, like, create an order of flow around this area. To stop people, like, ending up, like, bumbling around and not being able to figure out where they're supposed to be going. Because they only follow an arrow once. If they follow an arrow once and they get back to it, they will ignore it, is my understanding of how the arrows work. So they can come back out. Exactly. They're not just stuck trapped going in a circle forever. They will use an arrow once, and if they're following an arrow's instruction, that does not stop them from being distracted by anything they're walking next to. So as a result of that, they should now do one loop and then be able to leave. All right. Let's see. Narratrix Jackson gave us $5. This is a very cool name. Excellent name. John, did you know about the Princess of Darkness mod, and might we see it sometime on the channel? Snuggles to Tabby and boops to you both. I don't know what game that is, but I'm guessing Skyrim. That sounds like a Skyrim mod to me. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you would know that. No, I don't know what that is. It is for CK3. Ah, CK3. It's an overhaul base game bringing World of Darkness into life in CK3. Is World of Darkness a franchise? It rings a bell, but I'm not familiar with it. I think I've come across it before. I think you were assuming a lot of knowledge I don't have there when you read that out. Yeah, I'm sorry. I assumed that you know shit about games. Staff! Hire all the staff! I hired all the staff. Oh no, I broke the game. That's fine. It's recovered. If you hire literally all the staff at the same moment, the game's like, whoa, what are you doing? But most of the staff's just going to spend its time bumbling around in the back, but that's fine. I feel like we could have more people giving speeches, potentially. Yes? On the website, it says a world of supernatural horror and intrigue hidden in plain sight. I think it's like the overall world in which Vampire the Masquerade is set. Makes sense. And then Werewolf Apocalypse. Yep, story checks out. There you go. Okay, so werewolves and vampires in CK3. Gotcha. I mean, I don't know an overhaul mod of CK3 when the game is... I'm still working through the base stuff of CK3. Yeah. And you know, there's going to be little bits of DLC coming out forever. Yes. So yes, I feel like Crusader Kings is a game so big, I never feel like I'm going to need overhaul stuff. The thing is, sorry, the thing is that
The thing is that you usually only mod things when you're like, I know this super well, or I want something that's not in the base game, or like, you know, with Fallout, obviously, it's not even like, it's not like you're getting bored of actual Fallout. It's more like, you know it so well, and there's an interesting like story element or whatever. But like, I feel like CK3 for you might fall into the same thing as like FTL, where it's like, you're never gonna like want to mod that because there's so many different like.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair and reasonable. Yes, I think that's actually a fair and reasonable summation of it. Yes. Also, I didn't mean to make the aquarium look like a giant erect cock, but it has happened.
You need to put a couple of Pollock tanks down at the bottom below.
I didn't mean for this to happen, but it's.
I mean, I don't know that
we are where we are.
I don't know that people would have thought that without the Pollock tanks at the bottom.
No, but like it even gets a bit more bulbous around the head.
Okay,
it's a bit more. It even has the slightly more bulbous head around it.
Okay. Okay. Right. Shout out to James, who's been a member for 42 months.
Thank you, James.
Thank you for streaming today. I'm in quarantine until we can rule out COVID, and your stream is keeping me company as I convalesce. I'm so sorry.
I'm very sorry, man. I just keep looking at the giant cock.
John is cool but crude. Shout out to Failcopter, who gave us £2 and says these jokes are just caught awful.
Oh.
Thank you so much to Apollonius, who gave us $5 and says glory to the Claire and Tabby.
Tabby, good girl. Good girl. It's certainly much easier to set up a really nice aquarium that you like if you've just got so much more space for all of the backup stuff.
Yeah.
It's just, I just love the double layer of this. How you've kind of like, you know, the back area.
That's a stretch even for John. John, stop making it weird.
All the backstage stuff versus like the actual stuff the customer sees. Just lovely, really lovely.
Let's see. Shout out to Saw Nick, who gave us $5 and says, I love that you saw my error in the message about releasing the fish, and that you made an awesome joke out of it. You guys are awesome. Oh dear, thank you so much.
Wait. In first person mode, you can just walk through any door. So what happens if you go into a toilet while someone's in there? So they just stand there. Then they're done. Okay. Now we know. It was important we knew that.
Yes. Yes, indeed. We've got only we've got a few messages left actually.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Annie Goblin, who gave us £10 and says a bit late to this one, so I look forward to catching up later. This game is the perfect way to chill after a difficult work week. Any additional stress and the additional stress of yearly performance reviews coming up.
It is a super chill game. It's such a nice game.
Yes, Boo was for performance reviews, not for Megaquarium, obviously.
Performance reviews are fun, Claire. Hooray, performance reviews.
Anyway, shout out to Ryan the Rabbit, rancorous rambling regent, who gave us $25 and says, hello, it's been hard to catch a stream lately because I work at a non-profit helping people in economic crisis, and you may have noticed there are slightly more of those folks these days. Sad face.
Yep, that strikes me as legit. Yep.
But I'm really happy to see you all today. Anyway, thanks for some much needed fun, but I need to go, so to quote the Hitchhiker's Guide, so long and thanks for all the fish.
So long indeed. And perfect timing for coming on stream. We've actually managed to just hit the next rank.
Well, shout out to Major Wes Jansen, who ruined my perfect setup of ending on so long and thanks for all the fish. So thank you. Gave us $5. Thank you so much. And says, John, any plans to play Let's build a zoo or Little Kitty Big City. Both look right up your alley.
I was mentioning Little Kitty Big City to Claire. It's like, oh, it's super cute. It's like, yeah, but the cat's lost. It's just, yeah, but the Tony makes it clear the cat is having a fun time in the city. Yeah, but it's still lost. You seem very viscerally upset.
Yeah, because you said it's a game about a cat who's lost.
The trailer literally explicitly says this cat is lost, but the cat is also having a fun time or having an adventure.
Yes.
It's fine. The cat's perfectly fine. It's going to get home with the help of other animals. It's not a problem. But I think it looks super cute. And let's be honest, I've already got. I just need to find some time for it at some point. Also, really hope there should be a Steam achievement for putting the regal tang in the same fish as the same tank as the clownfish. If there's not an achievement for just creating that as a tank, what's the point?
Yeah.
There should be
they are like literally referencing it, so hopefully there should be.
Also, the limp sucker's an excellent fish. That belongs at the end of my giant aquarium erection.
Lump sucker, not limp sucker.
Same difference.
Well, it does make a bit of a difference if you put it at the end of your giant cup, apparently.
Ooh, deluxe toilets and everything. Ooh.
Wait. If somebody goes into the deluxe toilet, do they actually use
velvet hand towels and silk toilet paper?
I'm sorry, I don't want cloth hand towels in a public building where other people grow. That's gross.
Mm-hmm.
No. Also,
nice...
velvet doesn't actually, like, absorb. No.
Mm-hmm.
Denied. Anyway, I've got some pet pictures on the Twitter, and we've got a song from Myra.
Excellent.
So.
We've got all the new fish we could start unlocking there, including...
very cool.
Let's have a lump sucker fact. Curved pelvic fins, which it places together to create a cup to suction itself to surfaces. This unique design keeps the lump sucker safe in turbulent water.
Very nice indeed, and I
very
love that lobster looks beautiful.
That lobster's good. It gets up to size 22, but is a bully, so we'll pester wimp.
Oh, no.
We'll pester wimp fishers. Got to be careful if there's wimps in the tank. And yes, dislikes conspecifics can't actually be with yes other lobsters.
You had a leopard shark.
And was there a leopard shark in there?
Yeah,
there is up to size 30. So you're getting into the big boys at this point. So you're getting into the really big lads. So yeah, you're getting bigger and bigger and bigger stuff. And more importantly, yes, you don't need to actually research new decorations. They just come into existence. You just get them for free. So like when you hit a new thing, you just get some new stuff. So like these moss balls are just brand new, and that's fluffy foliage, and that means some breeding programs can now happen. They couldn't happen previously. And we've got skulls. So we can now put, like, to mark the the poor deceased Raz. It's going to be nothing but skulls in here. And also, I think they got big.
Oh, they got big.
I think
one of them got big and one of them. I guess it's just at the bottom of the tank.
I think they've definitely. Maybe they might still have some growth to do, but they're definitely bigger than they were. It's just lovely to just kind of nip in. And they've all got way bigger, or like the corals grown, and like the crabs are bigger and everything. It's super cute. Yeah.
A regulator says that they've got screen grabs of their really cool giant aquarium. So if you want to put that in the Discord to show other people in the community,
yeah, share
really
with the Discord, absolutely.
Yes, indeed.
And the piranha's definitely got a bit bigger too.
Oh, look at the little they're so derpy. Which one is Claire?
I don't know which one Claire is. I don't know what you're talking about. There we.
Surely you should just put a John in that aquarium.
Oh, go on.
Yeah.
John the piranha can go in with Claire the piranha.
Good.
I actually think they just bully each other constantly.
Okay, that's not what it actually is.
And the flow seems to be mostly working pretty effectively in this area. Are the turtles any bigger, by the way? I think one of the turtles. Turtles are still growing. Turtles are still definitely growing as time goes by. So work in progress. I don't think they're up to 8 now. I think that's as big as they're going to be. The redfish are maybe a bit bigger, but the redfish are now bigger than the turtles. But they don't care about each other. Neither of them eats or bullies the other, like the turtles. How they sometimes crawl and sometimes swim. I like that they've got the 2 animations, where they crawl on land, then when they get into the water, they kind of go over into the kind of more swimming animation. They kind of crawl and then they start swimming. That's super cute. Oh, this game's so good.
Yeah.
This game's so cute.
Aww.
And there's tunnels. You can walk through. We finally got a tunnel. We did get a tunnel in. Very importantly. Very, very important that we got a tunnel at the end there. Excellent.
I'm just doing cat pictures. I'm just doing pet pictures on the chat, and then
Yes.
I can show them to you. If
And
you
I
want
should
to
almost certainly have the song ready to go.
Yeah, it's
ready to
in
go
the
too.
inbox.
There we go. That's excellent. Love it. Okay, I see what we got. I see what we've got coming up. We got a good song to wrap us up later.
All right, and yes, mind the volume for headphone users, which is the thing Myra put in the email that you didn't read.
Okay, excellent. Yeah. So, all right, it's going to be. I can turn the volume down a little bit on our end. I can actually I can slightly reduce it on our end. Actually, that's not so bad.
No, that's why I'm telling you about it.
Yes.
There we go. So.
And did we actually unlock the mega? I did unlock the mega filter, so that's good. I can actually get I can get some mega filter stuff going on right now. So okay, get rid of you and replace you with a mega filter. Now that's enough of that. Now these are guys getting bigger. They need more and more water purification going on. But that's all fine. Yeah, those guys are getting really big. Just love how they get so big. It's really cool how they get super big. I love it. It's just good. It's good stuff. It's excellent stuff. Clap.
I think we're caught up. Actually.
Excellent. Then show me some pets.
Yes, I am just sharing those with chat at the moment. You know, we've got Annie and Leo as usual.
Oh, Annie and Leo are excellent cats.
Beautiful.
Always looking
babies.
very noble. High level nobility.
Yes, indeed. We've also got Snowy, is that, I think that's Ham Dog, right?
Yes.
Snowy Ham Dog. Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Snowy Ham Dog.
That's an extremely good. That's like a frameable photo of Ham Dog.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's frameable
really
Ham
beautiful.
Dog.
That's really,
Right
really
there.
gorgeous.
That is a gorgeous photo. That's a very noble aspect. Yes.
Yes, indeed. And then we've got, I believe, they said the cat's name is Simba.
Sleepy Simba.
Sleepy Simba, who is a beautiful ginger boy, presumably. So there we
Looks
go.
quite large, so probably.
Well, I mean, Simba's a boy in the story.
Yes,
and
that's
myth
true
and
as
stuff.
well. Yes.
And ginger cats tend to be more toms and yeah. And then we've got Dogface and Ham Dog snuggling on the couch.
They're so cute. Dogface and Ham Dog is so cute.
Axelfax says Hammy is a very good dog. She makes pictures easy.
Oh, that's a super cute picture.
To be honest, I would also frame that one.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's such a good face.
That's excellent right there.
Ham Dog and Dogface. There you go.
That's super cute right there.
Oh, and shout out to Gabriel who gave us 5 Brazilian reais and says hello John Clare and Tabby. It's been a while since I've been able to catch a stream. Welcome back. I'm so sorry. We are wrapping up.
We're wrapping up. Sorry, it's time for us to go eat some
it's
food.
almost midnight and we've got to go eat some food. But yes, indeed, we have some cute pet pictures in chat.
Yes.
We're about to have a song.
We're gonna have a song. All right, then it's time. It's time for us to wrap up. Then it's time for us to wrap up for the time being. Let's just get all of that ready to go and whatnot and flibbly gibbet. This is some of my old aquariums. I think we got a much larger aquarium than I got to in the video. I mean, in all fairness, having infinite money helps with that because it means you don't need to be stopping as much. Just kind of just wait for money to come in. You can just focus on the good stuff. There we go. Right. So now we'll have a song in just a second. Exceptional. Loving it. And yes, next week we will be doing, we'll do Skyrim. We'll dive a little bit more into Skyrim. Probably with the same character, but maybe not the fishing stuff. Because, weirdly, just because I went one-handed, the character's not terrible, just because I'm low level, but the character has, mainly been leveling up one-handed, so you're not falling behind in terms of being able to keep up with the enemies and damage output. So having, you know, a good sword with a really good enchantment to low level with some good one-handed skills, if I just level stealth a little bit, it'll actually be quite workable. So we'll have to flipping see. Obviously, you've got your Dragon Ages, you've got your Fallout 4s coming up this weekend. Also got, like, in all the excitement about Skyrim and GTA Trilogy last week, everyone kind of missed that we had another major classic re-release last Thursday, which was Knights of the Republic. Came to Switch, and it's a really interesting version. So a little bit of a look-see at that on Saturday and next Wednesday. I legally can't say. But yes, all sorts of exciting stuff coming up. Skyrim livestream next week as well, and I'm looking forward, I think it's tomorrow actually, to Pokemon Diamond and Pearl coming out. 4th generation, like the 2nd generation, holds a really special place in my heart. So I'll be looking at that, and if I like what I see, we'll probably have a video next Saturday. So all sorts of exciting, cool stuff coming up over the next week, and I'm taking a little bit of time off over the next couple of days. There'll be the usual videos, obviously, but yeah, we've just got some family stuff coming up over the next couple of days. So I will be maybe not around on Twitter so much. So if I'm a little quiet, don't worry. I'm just having fun away from a screen for once.
Yes, indeed.
Sorry, I thought you were giving me the look of I have got something to say. No? Excellent. In which case, yes, we have got an aquarium themed song to sing us out, which is absolutely flipping spectacular. And yes, I will be seeing you. Hopefully, if you're on here for the live streams, I'll see you next week for Skyrim, which I imagine will be quite a busy one. So maybe we'll start that one a tiny bit earlier. So we've got.
It's also Thanksgiving.
Then we'll definitely start it a bit earlier. Special Skyrim Thanksgiving stream. I'll try and find a way to tie those two things together conceptually. We'll have to see. I don't know how we'll do that. There's no turkeys.
We spend the entire stream just giving Benner gifts in thanks for being, you know, the best.
Oh, so we'll find a way.
I mean, Thanksgiving's not about actual giving gifts. So
we'll find a way.
Just make some food.
We'll find a way to make it conceptually relevant. It's gonna be great. Hopefully,
maybe we can just eat apple pie through the stream.
That could work too. But we'll flipping see. In the meantime, I've been Chop.
I've been Claire.
Benny and True Nerd, and this has been the utterly delightful Megaquarium. Play us out. Go on, play us out with a magnificent song now. I'm very looking forward to That's Amore.
When you're down by the sea and an eel bites your knee, that's amore. Do 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 do. When it sulks in a reef and has 2 rows of teeth, that's amore. When an eel has a maw with pharyngeal jaw, that's amore. If it has jelly eyes and it does horrify, that's amore. Do 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 do. When an eel reaches out and it bites at your snout, that's amore. And the bite is real strong and you know something's wrong, it's amore. When you're near dying reefs and you see lots of teeps, that's amore. Put your hand in that crack and you won't get it back, that's amore. When you look down beneath and see naught but When it goes for your eye and you think you might die, that's amore. When the jaws open wide and there's more jaws inside, that's amore. When an eel bites your thigh and you think you might die, that's
Now that one was quite special. That was a lot of very good skill. That was remarkable and absolutely lovely. That was absolutely spectacular. Good night, everybody.